In a cave, 40 days, in a spot, mad mountain way. I wanna give out, I wanna give in. This is our pride, this is our sin, but I still believe, through the pain, through the grief, through the night. Through the storms, through the clouds, and through the wars, come on! Oh, I still believe. Still
Give me more of that sleazy saxophone. Woo! Give me a little more, Steve. This is the only song that the mic was hot like that. Every other song, it didn't feedback. That's a live performance from Timmy Capello.
When the darkness comes, I feel the grave, but I still believe.
Come on, Steve. Do you still believe? Believe. Gary, you still believe?
Of course.
Great.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Believe the Lost Boys is overrated.
Who says that?
You're fucking wrong. You're false.
Fuck off.
All right, we can. All ready? Ready? Woo! Listen to him. Killing it. 67 years old. Shaking his ass.
Fucking all jacked up, wearing a fucking chain around his neck.
And a fucking like a bondage fucking banana hammock over his jeans. It was
Would you
amazing.
say it's like a digital sax or something?
No. That's a real one.
Oh, it's a real
He's got a he's
Really?
yeah. Was it too loud?
Yeah. I'm gonna go right there.
When we're talking? That's great. What a pussy. So if it's too loud, you're too old, man. You're welcome, Gary. You know where that's from, baby. Yeah, so that's a real sax. The whole show is a real sax until the last song, and he had like a fucking electric one or something. It was weird. It looked like it looked like Kenny G's like a long saxophone, but it was digital. It was weird. And he did Tequila when he did that, when he used that one.
Did he wear white shoes?
No, there was a girl there that had legit Pee-wee shoes on. Yeah, it was hilarious. It was a good time, man. It was fucking live performance. They played Lost Boys on the wall like they normally do outside, which is cool. And then really you were there to see that. I mean, that was worth $10. What the fuck? That was a blast, dude. Bought me a shirt. He didn't have an XL, so I had to buy a 2X. I said, "Do you have an XL?" He goes, "No, I'm so sorry. I have a 2X. Is that okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's fine, man." I said, "It's all good. I'm gonna pop the sleeves off anyways." He goes, "You look like you can." I said, "I'm just gonna flex and have them fall off." And he like just started laughing. He goes, "Oh, that's great." He's such a nice guy, right?
Oh yeah.
K-Dog was fucking pissed that we had to wait so long, but once we met him, it was a long trip. But once we met him, he's like the sweetest guy ever. He's like, "You want to take a picture?" I'm like, "Absolutely." He's so nice.
Oh yeah, when I met him years ago, he was super nice, and he's like, "All right, we're gonna take this picture. All right, now we're gonna take one with me with the saxophone."
Yeah. He does two different ones.
He's like, "Wow." He goes, like I put down my poster, which is signed by pretty much everybody. He's like, "Oh my god, wow." He goes, "Wow, I don't even want to touch this." He's like, "You sure you want me on this poster?"
Yeah, he even says it. He's like in his speech ahead of time before. He's like this 10-second clip of a movie gave me an entire career. But he had a career before. He was Tina Turner's touring saxophone player, and that's what he's all jacked up. He used to dance around with her and shit. And then he did some movies, like acted. I guess he was on Miami Vice. I didn't know that until he played the clip of it last night.
Gary, were you planning on going before your car broke down?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would have went if I had a car.
It was a good time. It was a good time. It was worth the money. $10, whatever the fuck I paid for it. I can check that off the list. Very cool to see his performance like that. And it was outside. It was just, it's Ralph's, man. Like, that was a perfect thing to see there. Because it just is, it's that crowd. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of fun. Everybody was there for the same reason, having a good fucking time.
Was it the same crowd that's normally there, pretty much?
Yeah, a lot of the same dudes I've seen there before.
Yeah.
Some newer people I've never seen before. Because some people were there from the hot dog thing, so they just stuck around and hung out. So there was a lot of people with, like, shirts and hats on from that hot dog safari or whatever the fuck it was called. But so we'll have to do that sometime too. Oh, already?
There we go.
These two are gonna be fucking blowing each other up. I can't wait. It's gonna be fucking battle shits in a little while.
Why don't we just blow each other?
It's true. Oh, hey, by the way, we're Three Dudes and Cold Brews podcast, and this is a regular show. I don't know what we just stopped numbering these a long time ago.
That stinks.
Thanks, Gary.
Just that little, just like, that's it.
That wasn't from me.
Mine doesn't stink. I fucking barely eat any food.
If it helps, I'm Eddie Vegas.
Yeah,
I'm
Dunkin'
Steve.
Donuts.
A.K.A. Fork
I'm
Down.
Dobby.
And I'm the greatest permanent guest host, Gary.
I like how you fixed the original fucking logo.
That's right.
Did you see that? I put it up the other day.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, "Here, I fixed it, Gary."
Yep.
I like it. It's okay. So we got some fun. We haven't done one of these in a little bit. We have some things to catch up on. We have a movie review, which we haven't done in a while. We have just some basic news, like pop culture bullshit that we always talk about. I'm sure wrestling will end up coming
We're
up.
just going to talk shit.
Mhm.
Whatever comes up, comes up.
And I'm going to rate women.
Yeah, we're gonna rate. We're gonna do a thing
I
where.
definitely thought you said rape.
Yep, I thought so too. We're gonna play a new game where we're gonna tell Gary the names of female metal vocalists, and he's gonna look them up and see if he finds them attractive. Which, spoiler alert, he's probably gonna find all of them attractive.
Mhm.
And then we'll have to do like a rate, like a fuck, marry, kill game or something. We'll come up with something when we're doing it. We're three fucking morons.
4.
Well, he's the one who's playing the game though.
He's still a moron.
I meant like the three of us are going to be
Yes.
trying to, because we're the ones naming them
I just
down.
wanted to call Gary a moron.
No, you can. I don't. I call him what did I call him when he walked in? The guy was talking. He goes, "Oh, your buddy's not going to eat." I was, "No, fuck that vegetable eating piece of shit." And the guy just started laughing.
That's what you said?
I said something like that. The guy just started dying laughing because all he's got is meat. I was like, "Yeah, his fucking, he can't handle the beef."
When we were talking about all farting and locking you in the fucking
Yeah,
truck.
he just started laughing. We had that guy laughing his ass off. That was fucking funny, man. Anyways, we had fun. Oh, let's go. We just did a field trip.
Yes, sir.
Three Dudes and Cold Brews podcast field trip up to the newly renovated, relocated Purchase Street Records. Now on Pope's Island. It's not only a way easier location to get to, but it's a way better location in general. I think there's not even a question about that. Way more fucking space.
The only if for him is going to be there was probably some synergy there with the venue that closed.
Well, that's what he was talking to me when I was checking out.
Yep.
He almost closed the store when that place went under because he was more involved in that than he was the record store. The record store just kind of runs itself.
Plus, you probably just get random customers because you got the people going to the shows, so you get music fans just coming in the shop,
Yeah.
dropping a few bucks.
So I'm glad that he's still open. That's too good of a fucking spot.
More people than I've ever seen in that shop at one time. So
Yeah, for sure. And that's a true record store feel.
Yeah.
That's the only place around here that's really like that.
Yeah.
Like that, anyways.
yeah,
It's just everybody's cool. Everybody's talking shit about metal in there. I ran into Brickhouse Baker. That was odd. Didn't expect to see him there. Do you guys know? I mean, you said that you know.
I know the
knew him.
name,
Yeah,
but I don't
from the
really-
local shit.
yeah.
And Gary, you said you knew about him too.
Yeah, I know of him.
Yeah.
I've never met him.
He's a good guy.
I wouldn't have picked it up. Just looking at him, I wouldn't have known who that
Teach.
was. But
Yeah, he taught me a couple good things. He was one of the first people that ever.
Yeah, it is Dunkin' Donuts, so I'm fucking doomed.
You're stuck between a lot of fucking eggs and beef, dude.
Yeah, smell that? Pumpkin spice, bitch.
Yuck.
Joe Walsh.
You fucking so weird. Yeah, so definitely it's a way better spot. A lot more to look at. Honestly, I had to stop myself from looking anymore because I was like, I hit $100 and I was like, I'm done.
I think we all did.
That was more than I expected to hit. let's go through what we all got. Gary, what did you get? You get the least out of us. We'll just go. Or did you see anything that you would have liked to get?
Nah, to me,
I mean, there was the wall that was built for you. It was fucking. It had Dan.
You were pretty into those ICP records.
Yeah, it had
first of
Misfits,
all,
ICP,
you
Twisted.
regretted. You were wishful that those fucking vinyls were a lot cheaper because you probably would have bought one,
I would've
at least
bought
one
the
of them.
I would have bought the old stuff. I wouldn't have bought any of the new stuff.
Well, no,
tell you that.
fucking. I'd rather.
I definitely would have bought Most Tasteless. They had Twisted's first album for $180 fucking dollars.
What?
It was autographed.
It was autographed, but I bet you it's $100 anyway.
I'd say that is actually an expensive one to find. Like I said,
Here's a question. Speaking of ICP, do you guys think that this gathering was the last time?
no.
No.
You think they're just full of shit? You think
Why
it's
did
No.
they say it was the last time?
They say it's that was. They said that was their last performance.
No.
Not that it was the last gathering.
No. They said before it's not the last performance. They're just not doing like
They're not gonna go
they're
on.
not
a
doing long tours
yeah,
anymore.
because Jay's health is so fucked up right now.
They're doing
Yeah, that's what
they're doing like spot shows.
I knew that, but I heard that this was the last performance.
No,
If you go online, if you look up YouTube clips, it's all over the fucking comments.
no.
So I don't know if that's
Just
people
like
probably
this is Ric
misunderstood.
Flair's last match.
yeah, that's what I figured. That's why I was asking. Like,
Have
just
you
like
ever seen them live?
ICP? No.
You need to see them live before their run
If they
is
would
over.
tour, I mean, the last time they came to Fet, that would have been the time I would have gone.
You should have went because that was Riddlebox. That would have been the perfect fucking show to see
I
because
don't
it's
know.
all
You
straight
wouldn't
front to
have
back
had to
Riddlebox.
Deal with fucking old new shit. Not that you would.
The
care
only album
anyway.
I know is the one that everybody knows, which is Great Malenko. I don't know
Yeah.
anything. I know a few songs off of Jekyll Brothers. I don't know anything after that, and I don't really know anything before that. Like I know like Chicken Hunting, and I know
That's
fucking,
Riddlebox,
Is
yeah.
that? Yeah, I don't really know much else. I don't like. That was just not in my wheelhouse when that
Yeah.
was a thing.
Yeah,
Dude, it's like you got to go experience it at least once. You got to go get in the
Kinda
crowd.
Like Guar.
Well, no. Oh, speaking of that, Guar's coming October 28th. That's gonna be a fucking awesome show. It's them, Necrogoblicon again, and Light the Torch is gonna be good, which is Howard Jones' new band. So I'm gonna I go anyways, but it's the weekend of Halloween, which is always the fucking best. Like that's because everybody it just goes that much harder. It's a good time.
Yeah.
So you've never seen them, right?
No.
That will be the time. If you're interested, that's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
I'd see fucking ICP. There's a bunch of bands like there's things I wouldn't mind seeing, but like I wouldn't go by myself, and I don't know anybody that would go. You know, anytime they've been around. So like none of my core for like Ray's not gonna go to that shit. Not with me anyway. You know, like
Ray would have fun too.
What's that?
You've never
ICP?
seen
He
ICP
wants to do
either?
an ICP show.
No, I've never seen them. I've seen what was it? I went to Isham and somebody else. I can't remember. I think it was Tech 9. Not
I
too
think
sure.
that is what it was. I remember you telling me about
Yeah.
that. What do you got going on over there? You're fucking twiddling around with your phone,
Nothing much.
slamming your fucking
Thinking in the
phone.
mic.
Look, yeah.
You fucking
Very observative.
Normally it's you busting everybody else's balls.
You
about not
texting
paying
Jackie?
attention, That's why.
Nope.
You looking at those hooves?
Yes. Exactly.
Only time she ever comes up in this fucking show is when this
Gary's
guy's
on. Can't get off the mind.
Listen, once you see that roast beef looking vagina, it's hard to fucking get her out of your mind.
I know
Did
you
tell us
paid
what you
for
bought
it.
yet?
Yeah,
I
what'd you
bought a Misfit CD.
that you're,
Which one?
You just bought the flip, right?
Yeah, I bought the flip.
Which one?
How long do you think it'll take you to flip that?
Probably like a week. I'll probably go home, put it up. Probably
I got to
sell it.
learn a little bit more about that, especially with her working at Savers, because she gets shit sometimes, and I'm like, dude, that's worth way more money than what you guys are selling it for.
Well, the good thing about Savers back in the day, certain stores would just put it out.
Yeah.
And like if it was a vinyl, it would be like, okay, we're gonna.
Well,
it's $1.99.
She's saying that the big problem is there's flippers wait at the door.
No.
before it opens, and they walk in. There's like eight. It's
like a scanner.
like Iranian people and shit, and they have like scan guns on them, and they fucking scan shit to see what it's worth.
Dude, you're like, I'll walk in there, and you always see them. I don't see them as often, but I only see the people who are looking at the books. They'll scan every book because a lot of the fucking like college books,
Yeah,
like
that's a lot
you know,
of money.
you're buying it for $3.99. You're fucking flipping it on Amazon for fucking like $80.
That's wild.
Because most times, like you buy a school textbook, use it one semester, and then like you never have to use it
Never
again.
use it
So
again,
it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they do. Sometimes at the library, they do like a sale every summer just to get rid of some books. And the first people in there are the fucking people with the fucking scanners going through all the books trying to
Find out how
resell
much
shit.
they are.
Now I'll fully admit, like when I go to Savers, like 9 times out of 10, I'm going to look to flip, but I'm not the asshole who will fucking grab 90 fucking CDs
Yeah.
and sit and just go, okay, boom, boom, boom.
Oh, there was somebody. There was a dude there that had like a thing in his ear that was sitting on a. Like
But
a
I am
kid
the
with
guy
long
though.
hair.
If the bargain bin at Dave's is filled with fucking 99-cent pints of Ben and Jerry, and I will take every single last one of them and not leave one for anybody.
Well, that's different.
I
That's
know.
different, you know? Fuck, that's fucking Ben and Jerry's.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, there was definitely a dude flip like.
But you're
flip
not
over there
going to
today.
fucking Dave's and scanning fucking
No.
meat packets and we're like, okay, well now this is one discount. This no, like people at Savers are the worst. Like fucking, and you see the same people every day. Because I used to go every day when I was out of work. That's all I used to do. I'd go every fucking day and I'd be like, I'm looking. But like, I know, I don't flip everything. I stick to like CDs, DVDs, shit that I know.
Yeah.
Like wrestling figures, shit, like stuff that I know. People will go there and they'll look in the jewelry, and then they'll look in the sports section.
I
and
saw a lady bought a car from Subaru not long ago, and that's what she does. She flips things for a living, and she's like, she said that she got a belt, like a Prada belt or something from there that she fucking, it was a $300 belt, like a woman's belt. And she fucking bought it for like $10 and flipped it on fucking whatever. But she's like, yeah, there's stuff like that all over the place in there. Because they don't know what the fuck, like, she can tell you. The shit that they get, it's insane.
They don't know what
The fucking, no,
Well-
it's a lot of, there were a couple people in there that do, though.
certain
they're getting
savers,
better with it.
certain savers are starting to look shit up, and they'll put stuff in the that's
He's always hot.
they got display cases. So like they'll put all
yeah.
the shit that they looked up.
Yeah.
Like the one in there's
That's
one in,
fairly new.
there's
The
one
in
in
Warwick didn't have that for a long
the
time.
one in Providence looks everything up. So like you used to be able to fucking buy like
That's where they train her. It's way different there.
used to buy like you could buy regular Nintendo tapes like on the fucking on the thing. Now you get a Nintendo tape at like certain ones, dude. They're in the fucking case and they're like $30 because they look them up on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
So like the days of getting good scores at like secondhand stores are over.
I think the book scanners are. They must be like some Amazon thing.
Yeah, most people will have an Amazon account and they'll scan it and it'll be like, oh, this
What
is
is the
what.
scanner? Because when I see the people at the library, it's not like their phone. It's something else.
No, it's a scan gun.
yeah, it's like a little scan.
It's a
gun.
barcode. So what
I
it
know
will do
it's
is
a barcode, but I mean the fucking.
no, meaning
what
like
they
it's like a
use it.
barcode reader, and then it'll bring up to like I think you can put it to
But it must
say
be specific to Amazon.
yeah, you might be able to put where you want to look. Like it might be like eBay or fucking or Amazon. Like if you have an Amazon account, you
I guess
scan
it's
it
a
and
good
it'll
hustle
tell
if you
you
can do it.
it'll tell you what it sells for.
People make big money doing that
Yeah.
shit. Fucking Glenn, man, he makes good money. The mug thing, it's not fucking. He's not wrong. You just have to have a plate like a system.
Yeah.
You have to have somewhere to store it all, and then because it's just gonna sit. So you have to just have room for it to just sit. Is the biggest problem? Because like he's got a point with the mug thing. Because you go to a fucking yard sale, you buy a fucking case of somebody's mugs for $1 for whatever, like $10 for 50 mugs or whatever the fuck it is, and then you flip each one, even if it's $1.50.
Yeah.
You're gonna make your money back that fit, but they all sell for more than that. Like old Mickey Mouse shit or whatever will sell for fucking like $10-25 sometimes.
Right.
And the other thing is, us on the coast, especially being in New England, because our area is so old, we have shit that nobody else has.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing that a lot of people don't catch on to is New England is rich with like old stuff that nobody else has.
Mm-hmm.
So people out in the Midwest have never seen some of the stuff.
Dude, it's weird. Like
They've never like old furniture and shit. Like
Yeah.
nobody has stuff like what we have.
Yeah.
like when
And
I
we
went
just take it for granted. Sorry.
like when I went down south, their lobsters
Oh,
don't
way
have
different.
they don't have claws.
Yeah, it's way different.
So it's like oh, you're buying a fucking lobster. So you're basically buying a lobster for the tail. But it's so weird. Like none of their lobsters have claws.
they call them bugs too.
And their lobsters are like blue.
Yeah,
they're
that's way
not.
different.
They're not like they don't look anything like ours.
Yeah.
I was gonna say red, but obviously ours aren't red until you fucking.
No, they're red. Or they're not, but they're like a reddish like.
But you know what I mean?
brown,
Like
yeah.
I'm thinking like traditional red lobster, but that's
Yeah,
obviously
when it's cooked.
when you steam them.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the ones down there, they look way different.
Mm-hmm.
Way, way different. Fucking gross. I don't want to fuck with lobster. It's not my thing. I've eaten tail. I actually had some lobster at my buddy's wedding last October, and that was pretty good.
I had lobster tail from Tommy's a couple weeks back, and I was like, eh.
It's just, I don't get what the big deal
Too
about
much
it is.
work.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and really, the best part of it is the butter. And, like,
Yeah.
So if you want butter, just eat butter.
I prefer crab. Crab's way better than lobster.
I've heard a lot of people say that.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of.
Sweeter.
Yeah, like king crab legs apparently is supposed to be really good.
Yeah.
So Gary got that. Did you see anything else in there that like you would want for your own collection or fucking?
No, because I was like, talking to Ray about this when we were there. Like vinyl, you have to have, I think, patience.
Yeah.
I don't have the patience, and I feel like I don't have the time to put on a record and sit down, relax. Like I'm always on the go. I'm always working.
You also don't listen to music like that.
Well, I told him I love the convenience of Spotify.
So do I.
And I'm like, if I want to listen to a song, I'm like, okay, boom, Spotify, it's right there.
As much as I listen to records, I play Spotify way more than I listen to records.
Oh yeah. Well, it's,
But it is a different
Driving,
experience.
It is totally different.
yeah.
But I like someone like Ray has a routine. If he listens to a record, like he can veg out, relax,
Right, me
like he
too.
can get into
Yeah.
the moment. Like
That's
you
what I
smoke
do now.
cigars. Like me,
You can
I'm
put
just
on
like
a record and
I sit
fucking
right
doing
there.
exercises and shit.
Yeah, I
Fucking
sit
whatever you
right
want.
there and I just fucking watch the sunset. To
If I'm
records.
listening to Spotify, I'm doing something else.
Sometimes
If
I'll
I'm
put a
playing
record on
records,
and
I'm
just play
playing
video
records.
games.
Yeah.
Fucking flip it.
We do vinyl nights here, and we'll just chill out. We play video games to it. We'll watch UFC to it. Like we're
Yep.
just fucking
Sometimes just sit out.
yeah.
Like the only time I
Right.
listen to music is when I'm at work, when I work with somebody, or fucking
Yeah. It's
if
not-
I
it's
get
not
the
working for you.
if I get the urge of like, oh, you know what song I haven't heard in a while? Boom, like the new fucking Eminem released compilation of his a
Curtain
CD.
Call 2, whatever it is.
Yeah, and like there's some new songs on it, so I was trying to listen to some of that the other day. But like, I don't know, like I am not into music like you guys.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's not that I find vinyl funny or weird. I don't get the
allure to it.
yes.
Yeah.
Because it's like I said, it's a ritual.
Yeah.
And-
No, it is. It really is.
But
Kind of a job taking care of it and fucking making sure your vinyl stays.
It's a niche hobby.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm always feeling that like it's going to go the way of like what like anything does. Like it's not gonna appreciate in value. Like it continually
It depends what you
does.
listen to.
Yeah.
But like I feel like I don't know, like you said, like what your collection is worth. But like let's say like 10 years from now, fucking like you still have it and like you want to sell it and then the market goes and like nothing like you'll get pennies on the dollar for it.
I don't think vinyl's
Even
ever
if that
gonna do
happens
again.
to me, I don't even give a fuck.
Even if
because
it goes
90% of
away-
the shit I buy, I want. So
Even if the market goes, the market for what I listen to will never go.
Yeah, it's a lot of
because-
niche shit that nobody else
Because
knows.
anyone can go buy fucking Thriller of Michael Jackson for fucking $3. You can find it anywhere. But like say fucking there's probably 300 copies of this in existence. Period. Until they repress it again and probably make another 300. So just because there's so few of them, it'll always hold its value.
And like with records, if I got into records, it would be dangerous because I'm the type of person who, and I did this when I was collecting, when I was way into fucking ICP. I needed every fucking CD. I needed every pressing. I needed every different cover.
Yeah, I can't do
like
that.
I
hate that.
I am dangerous like that. Where like it would, I would have no money because I would be buying everything.
I follow a lot of record collectors on Instagram, and they'll be like, here's every pressing of this fucking album ever. And I'm like, why do you own 37 copies of this fucking Motorhead album?
Yeah.
Like Henry Rollins is like that. Like he used to talk about it in like
I just
some
want
of his
one
shows.
copy.
Yeah, I just
We're
want
like-
one copy.
One fucking copy.
He needs the German pressing, the Argentinian pressing, the
Yeah.
Britain like you need all of that. And I'm like,
I prefer like I'm somebody that I'll go out of my way to try to find a cool like splatter variant or something.
Yeah,
just because I just like the
yeah.
idea of having something that again that's a lesser, like there's one of 300 or something.
Right.
But like as far as like needing every single different copy, no fucking way. I've seen that though, like when fucking with a lot of modern stuff, a lot of stuff that I listen to, like Acacia Strain for instance, like the people that like them, a lot of the old school hardcore people, records were big in the early 2000s with hardcore kids.
Yeah, same with metal.
It was fucking
it never
huge.
went away in the metal community.
It was huge for a long
Yeah.
time. So like having like 7 inches and shit was a real big deal. So when they did that they did that whole like slow decay thing where they put out most of the album on like 7 inches to spell out fucking decay before the actual album dropped. Like there were fucking Instagram Twitter posts and shit that people would literally like have their whole fucking collection, and like they would have like each letter, each letter had its own like variants, and each one was like 4 different variants. And fucking, I've seen one guy, he literally had like, because when you put them all together, it spells slow. They have big letters in the front. No, decay rather. I'm sorry. So fucking, he had literally every single one like stacked and like fanned out. So like you'd see the fucking like the letter, and then you'd see 4 or 5 of them behind it going up. And then each variant was out, and the guy had every fucking one of them. And I'm like, that's That's $20 a shot, dude.
Speaking of ICP,
That's
that was
insane.
their whole thing back in the day when they would release shit. They'd have a million different variants, and every juggalo would go out and buy every fucking variant.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard they're a fucking marketing genius.
Yeah.
Think about it, man.
They were the first person that I know that was doing that kind of thing.
Yeah. That targeted, anyways.
Yeah.
No, like they are. They will never.
Isn't it
get,
that Mike Clark guy that's really the fucking brains behind it all?
Behind the music, the beats and stuff, yeah.
They will never get the credit they fully deserve for what they did and how they marketed themselves.
Yeah.
Because literally, when they say that they were the label beneath the streets, they were, because they weren't mainstream, but they fucking sold enough. Like, those dudes are fucking multimillionaires.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? They got millions and millions of dollars, and they're doing their career how they want. And it's like they get shit because they paint their face. But you know what? Another
They
band.
get shit because the music's generally.
Well, yes,
Put it this
but-
way. So here's a good example, right? So those guys, it's two guys have made multi-millions of dollars because they fucking spray soda on people and paint their face like clowns. Now on the flip side of that, you have Guar, right? Not that different. Dress up as space aliens. Fucking, they have their own crew. They make all their own stuff. Mm-hmm. They make everything. They're all the guys that get killed on stage are all the guys who make all the shit.
Same with ICP.
Yeah. Here's the difference. Everybody in Guar is broke.
Yeah.
And like literally struggling to go. You watch the documentary.
Yeah.
Oh, that's something you should watch, Gary.
It's on my list.
It's
very
fucking
good.
incredible,
I
dude.
still want to watch that.
It's
as well.
fucking incredible. Like, because I've been a fan for a long time, and I knew a lot of the history, but I didn't realize that they started in like '83, dude. It's fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. I didn't realize that they were around that long. I knew '88. I knew Hello.
I knew like late '80s. I didn't know early '80s.
But like
What was that band that they were fucking playing
Death
with?
Piggy.
No, not Death Piggy. The other fucking one. The dudes with the fucking hoods. What the fuck was it?
Mentors.
The Mentors. Yeah, yeah.
The Ku Klux Klan.
No, close to it though. Not really.
The Mentors.
That was way different. That was a whole different thing.
No,
The dude
they
who
did
supposedly
like a
killed
documentary
fucking
together or
Kurt Cobain.
something like that.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Anything about
They
that.
mentioned him in the documentary.
Yeah.
The guy from the Mentors. I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
But like bands like that, they get labeled and they get bunched together as like they're joke bands.
Yeah.
But like the shit that they like Kiss gets shit on, but Kiss influence on the music community and what they did, like when they first started, like they used to bring fucking the opening bands like fucking AC/DC, Rush, like bands like Van Halen.
They found Van Halen.
Like, you know what I mean?
They
like,
literally
like,
found
like Gene Simmons has a huge hand in making Van Halen what they are, and like they're looked at as a joke because fucking they wear face paint. But it's like you got to look beyond.
Well, I don't think the face paint. I think that's wrong. I think they're looked at like that because they're a bunch of douchebags.
Well, yes, now they are.
But
Believe
like,
me.
I don't think.
But when you got that much money, you
back
can
in the
be
day.
fucking douchebags. And
Yeah, but I mean, some of the shit. Paul's not bad, but Gene's.
No. Paul is the fucking biggest cunt in the band in the world, dude.
See, I don't know that much
Oh
about
my
him.
god. Paul is so fucking full of himself. It's
All I
not
know is
even
Ace
fucking
Frehley
funny.
seems like the coolest guy ever. Every time I've ever heard an interview, he just sounds crazy. He's a fucking.
It's funny too when you hear him talk because he talks like this.
Yeah.
Because he's got like that New York fucking like
Yeah.
yeah.
What's like listening to fucking anybody in Type of Negative talk? You're like, well, what the fuck? Like, or listen to Peter Steele talk when he's not singing. You go, wait, what? That's the same guy.
Yeah.
He's got the fucking thickest Brooklyn accent. It's crazy when he talks, dude. Have you ever heard like interviews with Peter Steele?
That's because
Wild.
He's all dick,
He's got a fucking big ass hog on him.
dude. Him and Tommy Lee.
I would fucking bet Peter Steele might fucking win that race. I don't know. It's
man.
been a while since I never put the two together.
Peter
but
Steele has never driven a boat with his dick.
that we know of.
That is true. Well, can Peter Steele? I don't think Peter Steele could have afforded a boat.
No, broke his shit. Broke
Yeah.
his shit.
You could tell by his teeth.
Well, no, that was heroin. That was a big difference.
Heroin.
And that didn't happen until literally like the last year he was alive. All right, so
fuck
my
we
fucking
talking about?
allergies are going crazy. Ray, what we got at Purchase Street?
Oh yeah, I bought a CD.
I did want that fucking. I got to go back up for that Warrior pack. I like that big one.
But the best purchase of the day for me, my first pumpkin coffee of the season.
Fucking.
Massachusetts, for some reason, got pumpkin spice like 4 or 5 days earlier than Rhode Island, and I'm so
I've
excited.
never had it, but I just can't.
It's
I
fucking
can't do
disgusting. It's fucking gross. Dude, coffee should just be coffee. It's fucking gross.
Dude, me and Joe
Putting-
Walsh are gonna fucking get pumpkin spice coffees, and we're gonna fucking get pumpkin spice lube, and we're gonna jerk each other off, and we're gonna watch the next Halloween movie.
I hope you do.
And then we're gonna review it on the show.
I'm okay with that.
I saw a little teaser for the newest Halloween movie the other day.
It looks terrible.
Listen, the teaser looked 20 times better than the fucking last movie that we just
they're
got.
making another
Right.
Halloween
But do you know
movie.
the synopsis of this one?
No,
It's
isn't it like it's 2 years after the events?
well,
right?
it got rewritten and it's after COVID.
Oh, my
Jesus
God.
They wrote COVID into the fucking
Oh,
script,
God damn it.
and the riots are part of it too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So
Well,
have fun.
I thought the whole
Have fun.
fucking I thought the whole hospital scene was in.
No, I interpreted it that way, but I guess supposedly that's not.
No, that was before because that was done before the.
Well, here's my problem when it comes to these fucking these last three movies. What happened is I don't know if they leased out the character or the fucking story. The Akkad family, the Mustafa Akkad, who owns the Halloween rights, whatever. He's letting them do these movies. After these three movies, the rights to Halloween go back to that family. So they're gonna go back to probably making shitty Halloween movies again. So these movies are basically going to live on an island by themselves, kind of like how the Rob Zombie ones.
Yeah.
And they're going to they're going to go back to doing fucking shitty Halloween movies.
They're all better than any of the Akkad ones other than Part 2 anyway.
Yeah, I mean the last two are better than anything after. As far as Michael Myers goes, anything after number 2 in the first one, like I give that credit, but I don't think
I've never seen 3. 4 I didn't mind. 5
Wait,
was
you've never seen Season of the Witch?
Never seen it.
That's the best Halloween movie.
Well, you know how I am.
And it's not even a gimmick. It's the best Halloween movie.
Yeah, I don't like it.
See, I love it, man. I think it's fucking incredible.
I couldn't get into it. I don't know. Maybe if I had another name, I would. Be
That's
able to,
what always prevented me from watching it years ago.
Well, you
Because
guys
I
know that
feel-
that was his original thought with that, right? It wasn't supposed to
Yeah,
be
it
a
was supposed
story
to be
about
like an
Michael
anthology.
Myers. It was supposed to be an anthology. It was supposed to be a series of movies called Halloween with a
yeah.
different story every time.
Right.
That was fucking the original thought process on it. And then fucking the first one made so much money, the studio went, we're going to fucking give you money to make a second one for that.
Well, they did the same thing with fucking, what is it, Friday the 13th. They killed him off in 4. They made a boatload of money, and then they're like, you know what? We're going to bring him back. And then 5.
Well, no, that was more because the outrage of 5. People were pissed about that.
No.
What, when
4.
Michael Myers gets beat
4
up?
made a shit ton of
No,
money.
with
That's
Friday the
six.
13th.
4 was supposed to be the end.
4 made a shit ton of
Yeah.
money because that's why
When they brought it back.
that's why Savini came back and did all the makeup and did all the special effects.
Yeah, I
because
knew
it was
that.
like, oh, if I'm gonna kill him
I
off,
remember
I'm
that.
gonna kill him off.
But then like the
4
other,
made a boatload of money. They
Yeah.
brought him back in 5. Fucking
Well, no, they brought
they
brought him back in 6 because people were pissed about 5.
Well, because they were going to transform the character into Jarvis, because that's why at the end of the movie, fucking Tommy Jarvis fucking technically turns into him.
I know,
but
I'm
then
aware.
6, they
Then
just
they had to rewrite some of it because something. I think I'm pretty sure they filmed that ending like where it turns out to be Tommy and something like that. I've watched so many fucking documentaries on that shit, man. There's like a 6-hour one that you can find on Shudder.
Crystal Lake Memories.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of shit on that one that you go, wait, what? You know, but anyways, what did Ray, what'd you get?
Pass me our records.
I love how these two fucking bought so many and have so many in their hands they don't even remember what the fuck they bought. There you go. Thank you. Oops. Jesus Christ.
Just hit your dirty mic. That's fine.
Sorry, motherfucker. It's like,
Open it right in front of the mic. Go ahead.
yeah.
Crinkle
Like
the
a big
paper.
kid.
Crinkle the paper is I am jealous of that one, you fuck. That one snuck by me.
$24.
That's
Why
that's
not?
the price I would pay for that.
Yeah.
I think
Got,
that's what it is in Newberry Comics now.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah.
It used to be
Yeah.
30 something.
Yeah, and it's down.
Yeah.
So what is it? And you told everybody
I
how much
wonder
the
if
price
fucking
was.
album's purple. Purple by Stone Temple Pilots.
It's the best album.
Worth picking up.
That's one of that's a
had
top
Core,
10
too.
album.
What's that?
They had Core too.
Yeah, but that was
they?
way too much money.
Yeah,
$40 for that?
Oh, was it?
40 or $30, I think.
It was 40. Get the fuck out of here for Core.
Satiricon, Rebel Extravaganza. This is a good one. Fucking glad to have this. Got
Yeah, but to
these
me, I
Satiricon
think
albums.
he prices his shit by like what it sells for, kind of some stuff online. So like, if that's what he's putting it up there, then that's what must be the going rate for it.
Yeah,
right?
but I still am not going to spend $40 for an album that I've owned 15 times. That's why I've never bought Purple because I own it already. That's just like a heartwarming pick. Like that just like that's worth $40 to me because I've never seen that before.
My first Dim U album, Death Cult Armageddon.
I've never seen any Demu on.
Oh, that's
vinyl.
your first one.
Yep.
I've never seen any of their stuff on vinyl.
nice
I know they
to add that
reprinted
to the
them a
collection.
little while ago. That's fucking.
Whoops.
Jesus Christ.
Just knocking the mic over.
It's all right. But that's Death Cult Armageddon is fucking amazing.
Give me your records. I'll put them over here, so you have room.
Excuse me.
Ghoul,
I am pretty
Maniacs.
This is Have they toured with
They toured with
Guar?
Guar.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
We saw them.
saw them. Well, you saw them that time.
No, you saw them too.
I not really.
You don't remember it at
He
all?
was there.
That was
I thought you remembered that.
no, that was fucking that night.
An infamous night.
At least at the Beyond show, I remember the matches up until the
until a
point.
certain point.
Yeah.
Fun fact: they released a split album with Ill Bill.
Did they?
Ghoul
Oh,
did?
Yeah.
All right.
Speaking of Ill Bill, you know it's the anniversary of when we went to go see Nonfiction.
Is it?
It is the. I'll tell you exactly right now. It is the 7-year anniversary
Jesus
to the day
Christ.
that we saw Nonfiction. One of my top 5 concerts of all time.
I agree.
It was fucking. That was an amazing show. 2 feet from the stage, and all I kept hearing was Ill Bill go, "R.I.P. Sean Price." What is that?
Brockus Helm, Black Death in
Brock-
Athens,
Brock-
live album.
Live record.
Yep.
Brock
So-
Lesnar.
Yep, Brock Lesnar. Mainly picked this up for Blood of the Priest.
That's
Blood.
hand numbered
Blood of
What's that?
Damian
Oh, down
Priest.
here.
over there.
Yep. Nice.
Was that 45?
Yep.
What kind of music is that? I don't even know what that is.
That's like
It's
Traditional
like
heavy
like
metal.
heavy metal. Yeah.
and ASG. This is my second one from them. I like the album artwork. And
what's the name of the
a
album?
few songs on this. What is this? Couldn't even tell you.
Is it?
When he says he likes the album artwork, there's a girl with a boob showing.
Yeah, Sunrise. What is it?
It's not on the spine.
I don't see it. On
Actually, I like the back art better than the front.
Do you?
More boobies on the back.
Well, no, it's. I think it's more.
I didn't
Playful.
even see the back art.
More playful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
Survive Sunrise, I believe is the name of the album.
That is a pretty cool album cover. Like, it opens up, and it's if you look at it when it's open, flip it around.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, it's like one big piece.
yeah, that's pretty dope.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Double boobies on the back.
That's probably why it's not in the spine.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it is. Actually,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just hard to see.
No,
Survive
the record's
Sunrise.
not in the. See,
Oh, yeah. I know what you
Yep.
mean.
that's probably why they did. Yeah, I noticed there was a bunch of albums like that there.
Outside.
Yeah.
People like to keep them outside to prevent like the ring wear on the cover.
Oh yeah, because when you ship records, they recommend taking them out of the thing.
Well, that's because
Unless obviously they're sealed.
That's because even when they're sealed, I tell them to open them because they bounce around inside and they create seam splits on the
No,
side.
I'm talking about like if I sell a sealed record, like obviously I ship it sealed.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying when I buy one that's brand new and sealed, I ask them to take it out and put it like that.
Let's do it right on the mic. I gotta fucking
Yep.
blow it up.
We're putting the Brock Lesnar album away.
So you're happy with your choices there, Ray? Is what you said?
100%.
Wait, there's
Not
no
bad.
way that was only $140. You had two. There's no way
Why?
because you had 2 albums that were over $40. That's like $80 by itself. You had 6 albums there.
I had 40 on Death Cult.
Yep.
I had
45 on that live
45
album.
on the Brockus
That's
album.
That's $85 with
85.
2 albums, and you have 6 there.
One of them
And-
was 20.
One of them was 20.
So that's 100.
Deep Purple was 24.
So that's okay. Now that's 124.
There's only
And
one more.
what was the other one? Oh, Satiricon.
That was 20.
Satiricon was either 20 or 30.
I think it was 20.
Yeah.
Either way, but yeah, that's
I
about
thought-
right.
yeah, I guess that is.
I don't know. He thanked me for bringing you. He goes, "Oh, thanks for bringing the guys down."
You brought us down.
That's what he said.
I mean, if it helps, he thanked me too. So,
Oh.
I mean, I'm the wheelman. So if anybody's gonna get the credit,
Well, listen, I'm not saying.
they suck my dick.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
here comes the linguiça.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Steve, go ahead.
Let's see. I got a black metal album that I've been looking for recently. Departure Chandelier, Antichrist Rise. That was $40. Das Effects Dead Serious, which is like an old 90s New York hip hop album. $38. Shit, I don't even remember. I can't even read that. I know how to say the name, but I don't. Nothing on the spine. Yep, black metal album. $35.
Apparently, it's something that he was looking for.
It was.
You know by the cover, so it's
Yeah.
This
I don't
one
know how to
shocked me.
pronounce the name.
This one shocked me.
Korn. First album.
Great pick.
$30.
Didn't think you liked Corn.
no that album. That's
that
a
album,
staple.
I like the second album too.
Damn, Steve's
wet part.
dude. Whoa, man.
I hope you shit your
Ray,
pants.
good luck, buddy.
Oh, the last one stunk too. No one noticed.
No, he said it.
Oh no, I did another one. After
Oh,
that.
okay.
And
Yeah,
then,
that $30 for that corn is that might be the steal of the
Yeah, I
day.
haven't seen it for less than 50 anywhere.
Yeah, me either.
And then Anathema, the Silent Enigma, old school death metal album, $28.
Not bad.
So I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5 records for $170 something.
Not bad. Ready, Ray?
Let's do it. I like it. It's authentic.
It's Christmas.
What did I get? Let's see. Let me. I don't want to knock my fucking
Also,
mic over.
I'm just gonna say I didn't fucking make that much noise.
Yeah,
Oh, 100% you did. You knocked your fucking mic over, dude. You did it all.
dude, you
Just don't
ever
pay attention. That's the best part.
you ever listen to like radio stations at Christmas time, like say like 92 Pro FM? They give away like the 92 days of Christmas, where like
Who
you,
the fuck listens to 92 Pro FM?
well, anyways,
Wait,
listen.
you?
No,
No, you do.
Courtney
You fuck.
does.
We caught you.
Courtney, I listen to nothing but sports radio.
All right.
So when they give away shit, they do that thing where like
Yeah.
they open up the packages and they fucking just like crinkle the paper right in front of the mic.
Well, that's annoying. So I bought an album. I'm pretty sure is a repop, but I can't tell because it's got all like the right labels on the back. So
Does it
either-
got the Interscope label on it?
Yeah.
I can
'Cause-
check. I can check for you later.
Because sometimes when they like I have a American Psycho, not American Psycho.
So either they just photoshopped and blew up the fucking actual album artwork from the original one, or this is an actual copy. But this is Marilyn Manson, Antichrist Superstar. This is the literal album that changed my life. Like this album completely shaped everything that I am now. So I don't give a fuck whether people like him or not. This album changed my entire existence. I saw him on this album tour. It was my first concert ever when I was 12 years old. This is by far the most I've ever spent on one single vinyl, which is $50, which to some people in this table isn't shit. But to me, it's a lot because I got bills to pay. So fucking, that's a lot. But it's I'm so fucking excited to put this on later and fucking, like, I'm gonna listen to this all the time.
It's, believe it or not, it's a rare occasion that I've spent more than 50 on a record.
I can picture it's not a. I just don't see the point of spending like they're like I get collectors, man.
Jesus Christ, dude, what the fuck?
Not me.
Not me either.
Not me either.
I mean, that was a couple minutes ago.
Might be Spenny.
Spenny, you got some thoughts?
Might. So Antichrist Superstar, I always told myself if I found it in general, I'd buy it. I've never seen this in person. So $50 was a fucking steal, especially considering Mechanical Animals he wants 64.
I was surprised to see the album before that. That was like 65.
Oh, yeah. Fucking that's a total ripoff because that album sucks.
Portrait?
No. They have Portrait there. He had literally pretty much every album that you'd want. Yeah. Portrait was $60, but I can't. I don't.
Can't think of the name
I don't
of the
love that.
album before
It's Smells Like Children.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was like $60 too. Get the fuck out. There's 2 songs on that album. The rest of it's just remixes.
Yeah, but it's not priced based on how good the album is.
I get that. If you buy that for that much money, you're a fucking sucker. Yeah. That album sucks. That's one of it's terrible. I remember when I bought that when I was a kid. I was so let down. Like, what the fuck is the point of this?
I remember listening to it after listening to that, and I was like, "This isn't even."
It's
the
not
same
even
thing.
fucking close.
I can't find any of the repressings on eBay. Well, everything that they have on there. I mean, granted,
If you're
I
gonna
don't
look something up on vinyl, you look on Discogs. I'll find it.
I don't believe it's obviously a real
You're hot.
first edition.
I'll tell you what. I'm probably gonna end up going back up in a couple weeks and trying to get that Mechanical Animals because I want this and that. And actually, there's 3 albums that I'd want on vinyl. This one, Mechanical Animals, I would fucking love to have on vinyl. I listened to that a couple weeks ago under the full moon, and I cried. That album's fucking beautiful. That album's.
I like a lot of songs.
Dude, it's so good, man. And that's the actual, though. That's the right way to. I looked it up on Discogs on it to see how much it would be, and it's not in the order that the CD is. The CD, like, apparently the vinyl is the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's like the way it's set up on the vinyl the CD. They did just because it was like a decision, like a last minute thing, but the way it's done on the vinyl, it's like set because that if you open the CD, it's 2 separate. Like he had like 2 alter egos. That's a concept album, and there was like the more like poppy rock stuff was like 1 alter ego, and then the good stuff on that the really good stuff like Great Big White World and fucking Coma White, all that shit. All all the really good stuff on that album was all like the other thing, and apparently it's separated like that on the album. So I'm interested to see how that would flow, you know, compared to like what I grew up with, which is the CD. Anyways, Marilyn Manson, Antichrist Superstar.
That's it.
Yeah, I couldn't be any more elated to own that album than what I am. That album 100% changed my life and shaped me into who I am. So, I guess I just went on nostalgia today because I picked up fucking Offspring Smash. I love this album.
$20, that's a good deal.
That's what I'm saying. For $20, brand new, digitally remastered, it's gonna sound great. I owned this album when I was a kid. I had it on tape. My mom bought it for me when it came out. I fucking love this album, dude. I'm gonna spin this all the time. I fucking love this. I listen to it all the time. I listen to it at work. I listen to it at the gym.
That's
So I'm
long
pumped.
album, huh? That Manson album. I didn't realize that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's long as shit.
Fucking 16 songs.
See, it's
It's an hour and 11 minutes.
2 vinyls.
Yeah, it's a true concept album. I'm pretty sure it's a repop of some
It
kind.
is. I'm trying.
But
to
I don't
find
care.
it now.
I
Who
don't give a
cares?
fuck.
Doesn't matter.
The idea of it is I'm gonna be able to fucking.
Oh, it's white vinyl.
That's pretty cool. I
It's
haven't
definitely a repop then if it's white.
I mean, on the bottom it says simplyvinyl.com.
Once I get to it, I just give me the fucking barcode.
But it's either way. I own it. I don't give a fuck. That's just something I'm happy that I own.
This
And then,
this was the first Manson CD. I got it for my birthday one year.
That was most people's first Manson CD, I would imagine.
I got
It
this
was, yeah.
and the second album for
and
my birthday.
just like we were talking about, like
Just
people like
remember him playing the beautiful people on the radio, like
Yeah. It was on HJY all the time.
all the time.
So I don't care. I feel like that album it touches a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I found Grave Pleasure's Dream Crash. I'll be honest with you. When this album came out, I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I really haven't listened to it since. And because I love Beast Milk, which is what this was. And then they changed the name to Grave Pleasures, and this is the first album that they made as Grave Pleasures. And then I love the second one, Mother Blood. I think Beast Milk and fucking Beast Milk Climax and Grave Pleasures Mother Blood are like 1A, 1B. I don't think there's one that's better than the other. I think they're actually equally as fucking brilliant. And I own Beast Milk on vinyl. So when I saw this, I just nabbed it just to have it. So I'm hoping that this vinyl is going to make me love this album. Because I'll be honest, I don't know this album that well. So this is either going to be a really good purchase.
Listen to that, really?
I listened to it once when it first came out, and I never listened to it again. I know some of the songs, but like something about it didn't sound right to me because I thought sonically it sounded a lot different than Beast Milk. Where Mother Blood is identical to it's Beast Milk. The sound is the same. Everything about it's the same.
Gary, what are the last 2 songs on that Manson record?
The Man That You Fear.
Man, if you, yeah.
I know, but if it's the white one has 2 soundtrack songs on it. If it's the same white one.
Yeah, and Apple
Sodom's on that?
Yep. And Long Road Out of Hell.
Oh, Jesus.
Get the fuck out of here.
So that's a bootleg.
Then that's even better.
Right.
Apple Sodom's fucking incredible.
That goes
That
for
is awesome. Long Hard Road Out of Hell.
that goes for $100 generally.
From Spawn.
This?
Yeah.
This is worth it.
Yeah.
Long
from
Hard Road
Spawn.
Out of Hell is from Spawn, and Apple
Yeah.
Sodom is from Lost Highway.
He's got
I saw them do Apple Sodom live.
That's
in
cool
Providence.
that's on it.
Yeah, I didn't know that until I literally had no idea. You just said that. I never would have fucking known.
Hey, speaking of Manson. There he is.
Hey, there he is, walking by, Charlie Manson. Charlie, what's up, buddy?
I see that guy fucking everywhere now.
He walks. Yeah, he walks a lot. The CD version's actually it's 99 tracks. It's the first time I ever saw a 99 track CD too.
I remember because that secret song at the end.
Very end, and it's not even a song. It's
not
like
even a song,
yeah,
yeah.
but it's a weird thing.
Yeah.
Because I 9 Inch Nails had Broken, and that had hidden tracks on it, but not like that. That had,
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was. Maybe that one had 99 on it too. But there's 2 extra songs, and the CD version of Broken is the best version of it. I wonder if the vinyl has the 2 extra songs. I'd be interested. We should look into that.
On what?
Broken. 9 Inch Nails Broken is my favorite 9 Inch Nails album, and it's only like 7 songs, but it has some of my favorite songs. Overall, Downward Spiral is amazing too. I almost bought that one time. I had that in my hands once, and it was $40, but it was like some big crazy like
Extra
deluxe edition or whatever. And I was like, oh, this is worth it. And then I ended up buying that typo fucking.
When I see that stuff, it's generally priced decently.
He's got typo up there, but he's charging way too much for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I
He's
saw
charging
that.
$65 for the same album. I paid 40 for it at Newberry.
Yeah.
They had October Rust for 30.
Did they? I didn't see it.
Yeah, I saw that.
I
see
almost
that.
picked it up. I was like, eh.
I
saw the
they had
Rasputin one.
$60.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
That Rasputin one, that Dead Again
I
is
saw that,
fucking
yeah.
amazing.
Yep.
That album's very good, dude. Very good. Like, I slept on that when it came out. They just got the rights to that back, though, so I'm waiting for them to put that out.
Yeah, for some reason, I always thought that was a compilation, so I never listened to it.
I have
think
that
we
on
talked about it a couple
vinyl.
weeks ago.
I have that album on vinyl. The compilation.
I know. I thought the Rasputin was. A
Oh, yeah,
compilation.
no. Dead Again's great. Have you never listened to it?
No.
Yeah, put that on. It's very good. It's very, very good. September Sun, dude. The fucking
Great
The
album.
album version's incredible. The video version
Tripping on a Blind Man.
Tripping on a Blind Man's great. Hey Peter, whatever the fuck, whatever it's called. That's a really good song. That whole album, that might be overall their actual best album because there's really no fat on that album. All the other albums have like weird shit on them.
Yeah.
As you found out, fucking. Actually, I was listening to a podcast today. One of my new favorite podcasts. It's called Hard Lore. It's the dude from Twitching Tongues and a dude from. Oh my god. I can't remember the name. Bo. I can't remember what band he's from right now. My brain's not working.
Bo Jackson.
No, it's
Bo Diddley?
No, definitely not Bo Diddley. Every time I hear the name Bo Diddley, it makes me
Bo
think
Beverly.
No, it makes me think of fucking whenever Nugent's on fucking Joe Rogan and he brings up Bo Diddley every fucking 10 seconds. It's ridiculous. The amount of times he brings up Bo Diddley. It's
Oh
ridiculous.
damn, it's Bo Diddley.
You can literally fucking if you played a drinking game and just do a shot every time he says Bo Diddley, or he talks about the Amboy Dukes, which is his band.
Yeah.
You'll be hammered in the first 30 seconds, dude. It's unreal how much he says.
I don't. I picked up an Amboy Dukes album for like $3 just for the hell of it. Cause
he had every album there
Did he?
in the $2 bin.
Did he?
Literally like every album.
I don't even think I ever listened to it, but I have it.
For what?
Amboy Dukes.
Ted Nugent. and
Oh
the
my
Amboy
god, there was
Dukes.
like 11 fucking Ted Nugent albums.
There's a
in there.
shitload.
Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
There's a bunch of those. There's one Pat Benatar album, but it's not the good one.
It's-
It's when she got fucking like real weird.
Interview with the Colored Man.
Yeah. I almost picked that up.
Yeah, so I feel like all in all, I mean, I dropped 100. You guys both dropped about between,
Like 170 I dropped.
yeah, you were 140.
$10.
I mean, there was records there that I could have spent more than I spent on all these records that
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanted.
Yeah, yeah.
But, I'm not spending that much on a record.
I stopped myself.
Well, plus, didn't you just say you got
I
done?
spent $100 early Friday.
It was nice to get the shit tax free too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that helps.
And
Yeah,
then,
I
we got,
probably
and then we
would've.
got taxed on our burgers.
Yeah.
Well, it's because they don't. It's
Yeah.
the tax-free thing isn't on food. So maybe you look it up, you scumbag.
Whatever.
It's
Did
not,
you-
It's
did
only
you-
on regular. It's not.
It's
like,
only on regular items. I got you.
Yeah,
Did you give him a tip?
Yes.
I did
I
too.
gave a tip to the guy at Dunkin' Donuts, and I gave a guy at the food truck a tip too.
I didn't give that fucking guy no tip at Dunkin' Donuts.
No.
The
No.
little
I gave him
fucking
$1.
the little kid with the fro, whatever. He was kind of.
First of all, he took forever to fucking make my food.
he took
And
forever
second
just
of
to
all,
even come to the counter for me.
When he handed me the fucking money, he like dropped it all over the counter.
Yeah, it could suck.
Like tipping is not something that happens
What are you, Mr.
automatically.
The hell of it.
Pink?
No.
What are you, Mr. Pink?
No,
Could
good
be,
service.
but like
the
you,
dude who made the burgers deserved the fucking tip. Those,
You do
they came
not-
out fast as fuck, and that guy was awesome.
you do not tip everything just because you accept the tip. No,
Sound
it's
like Mr.
no,
Pink.
not fucking like the girl who made my.
Actually, did you know that in England the waitresses don't make tips? They make regular money. Like they don't tip there. So when you go out to eat or a bar, they don't. That's not
They
a
just
thing.
make regular
They just make regular money.
Like, fuck off. Like, at the show the other night, I paid $10 for a fucking pineapple juice and a bottle of water. Like, I gave her a $2 tip, but I was like, because I feel awkward. Because now when you pay with your card, like, it automatically pops up. It's like, tip. And then it gives you, like, fucking 1, 2. Like, it gives you, like,
Listen,
I don't
If
agree
you're
with
a
that.
fucking-
If I'm
if-
going
if-
and I'm going to like pick up a pizza or something, and I swipe my card and it says give them a tip or whatever.
No,
like, 10
fuck you.
No, you're not getting my fucking money.
all
back.
you're doing is making
Yeah.
me a fucking pizza. You're not delivering it.
Yeah.
like, we went to a Ruger's the other day, and this fucking waitress was so goddamn good. Like, she was, like, on our table every 5 minutes. Oh, you want another
Was she
drink?
literally
Need
on your
this?
table? Like
I wish.
Nice.
She was pretty hot. So like every 5 minutes, like, oh, do you need this? Need this? Oh, how was the food? Blah blah blah. Like we ended up giving her like a fucking $14 tip because she was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And like shit like that, like sit down restaurants, yes,
Tip.
you deserve a tip. Okay, but if you're just fucking handing me your coffee,
What about sandwich artists?
Anybody who eats at Subway on a regular is a fucking douchebag.
Yeah, go to fucking Jersey Mike's. It's not even expensive anymore.
Go to D'Angelo's.
Yeah, go to don't put the S. They're just D'Angelo.
Sorry, Delangelo's is what fucking the dude at Sam's Club used to say. Delangelo's.
Dude, I used to love D'Angelo's. Oh, they used to fucking.
Tell you what, the Riccati's on.
Oh
on
my
Coese's
god,
not bad.
Riccati's was the best.
Riccati's on Coese's not bad. They make it's a fucking fat sandwich. A little expensive, but it's fucking. I got a medium there. It was like $10. I got a medium Italian.
Yeah, they used to
But
have
it
like
was
a.
fucking like fat, dude. The thing was heavy as shit.
I don't know
was
if they
actually
still
impressed.
have it, but they used to have like a 24-inch.
Yeah, I
which
think-
obviously they break up into 2 foot longs, but like, oh fucking.
You know where you get a good sandwich, man? Fucking if you go to the deli counter, Market Basket, $5, and they fucking load it full of food. Like if you get a fresh steak and cheese from there, not the one from the fucking hot bar, they fucking pack it full of food, man, and it's like $5, and then you add whatever you want. Like I'm a guy, I like mushrooms and onions in mine. Same price. They don't charge you extra for fucking extras and shit. It's nice. And sometimes, if you go to if you get pizza from them, they'll hook you with a couple extra slices.
We
Depending
went
on who you
to
get.
Publix down in Florida, which is supposed to be some awesome place. It's like a grocery store.
I
But
know
they,
of it, yeah,
but they
but-
have like they have sandwiches, and we got sandwiches there, and they were gross. I got like because the only one that I could get was like that garlic tofu with like onions and peppers and stuff, and it was fucking gross.
That
It was
sounds horrible.
It was
Sounds
cold.
gross.
It was cold. Like, who the fuck wants to eat? First of all, I know you guys like, who the fuck wants to eat tofu anyways? But imagine eating cold tofu.
I'd rather eat my own socks.
Was it better than Kuma's Corner?
Oh, dude. No. First of all, Kuma's Corner is the fucking best.
What the fuck is that?
If I could go to...
burger
every
place in
time I go to Chicago, I will always make my way down there. This is the best. It's the heavy metal place that sells, like, burgers and shit.
I've actually never heard of that.
Oh, God, it's fucking
The only
awesome.
thing I know from it's the like Lou Malnati's pizza is like supposedly the best people. Like I
Didn't
watched.
we have that? Or we had one of the.
That's a big one. It's
competitors.
expensive.
There's two, like, main ones that everybody says is the best. I think we had
One of them.
one of them, not the one that you're talking about.
It was
that
just-
pizza just looks gross.
Yeah, it's not
It
good.
doesn't look good to me. at
I've
all.
had in my lifetime. I want to say deep dish pizza 5 times, and every time I've gotten it, it hasn't been good. Like
I'm due for a Sally's trip soon.
there's a place
I don't know if you
in
guys are down
there's
or
a place in Providence that sells deep dish pizza, and every time I
Fuck
get
salads.
it there,
We gotta do Oxford.
the fuck is Oxford?
Carl's.
That's okay. Yeah, we have to do that too. That's been a while. That's an easier drive.
Yep.
I could use that fucking breakfast. I'll go fuck up an omelet.
Deep dish is just too much. Too much dough.
Well, yeah, and it's like every time I've gotten it, like the dough in the middle of it is raw, and I'm like, I don't want to fucking eat raw dough
You mean,
pizza.
Like my fucking burger at Kuma's Corner.
you ate it.
All they did was brown it.
You ate it.
Oh,
All they did
that's
was
the
brown it.
worst, dude. On
I
burger,
ate it because we sat there for an
yeah,
hour.
that's- I like my burgers fucking. I like medium. I don't mind a
Yeah.
little pink in the middle.
We were
No,
both
this was like they literally just browned it.
we were both ready to be put in comas after we were done eating there.
The fucking Ralph's makes dude. Their burgers are great, man, and
Yeah.
they smell so good. That's a fun. Do you remember, you don't remember even having one last time you went
What's
there?
that?
The burgers from Ralph's. Sam bought you a burger at Ralph's last time.
Yeah, that's right about where it ended.
Oh, I know. Trust me. He's like, I've never really seen him like that. I'm like, yeah, you have. He goes, yeah, I have. He's like, well, I'm glad that he's like, he actually listens to me. I'm like, yeah, you're good. I actually was just telling Ray, I think it runs out. So I bought plane tickets right before everything shut down in COVID in 2020, and I have to fucking use them. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna lose it. But you have to call it sucks. It's such a fucking scam because you have to like call them to fucking
Call who?
vouch it. I think it's Delta that I got it through. I went through AAA because it's cheap to get flights through AAA, and they just show you whatever like the cheapest ones are. And fucking, I was going to Arizona for my uncle's wedding, and obviously I didn't end up going, but they like pushed it back because it took people so long to be able to fucking get on planes again.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking about just going. Like my buddy Matt's out in Chicago. He's always going to fucking awesome shows, so I've always wanted to meet him in person and fucking. They go to like every fucking AEW show that goes through there. He went to Lollapalooza a couple weeks ago. He goes to fucking Riot Fest every year.
You guys should jack each other off at Riot Fest.
Well, you never know. That could happen. He's a good
I
fella,
know.
You know.
Yeah. I
Basically,
yeah. I get the
Yeah.
song you're singing.
Yeah. Well, again, hey Matt, I like you, buddy. So we're good.
Chicago's basically just a bigger, smellier Providence.
Yes. As we were driving around, because
exactly what it was.
we drove around looking for like record stores and shit to do, and it's
There's nothing, right?
you're like you're in
look-
downtown Providence.
I mean, there's some stuff, but like it looks just like Providence.
Yeah, Kristen went there once. She said the same thing.
Yep.
It's just the music thing. Like, I just would,
Yeah.
I don't really go to wrestling shows here, but like, imagine going to an AEW show in Chicago. Like,
Yeah.
I just feel like that'd be fucking. I'm just looking for something to do. Is really
Yeah,
what it
yeah.
is. And like, I don't know where else. Like, I've also thought about going to Tennessee for a weekend. Like, literally just walking around, fucking, like finding a cool spot. Like, my brain wants to go to Knoxville, but then I hear Knoxville's like a shithole too. I hear that it's just another fucking like. There's so many other cool places. I wouldn't mind going and seeing Graceland. I'm a big Elvis guy. That'd be fucking cool. Shit, like, stuff like that. Like, I want to go see something. I would like to go to, like, if I had time to plan it out, I'd love to go to, like, fucking Montana or something and just go drive around.
Yep.
But, like, you need time for that. So I'm just trying to use this plane ticket. So I need, like, kind of a. I've never been to Florida before, so maybe, like,
Well,
I
if
could.
you go to Chicago, don't stay in the fucking hotel me and Gary did.
No, I won't. I probably won't.
those fucking cunts threw away my pizza. Oh
A
my
shitty pizza that we didn't like.
God!
They still threw it
All I
away.
kept talking about is how I can't wait to go home and eat my pizza. Can't wait to go home and eat my pizza.
Was
I
it
didn't
in
realize-
the garbage?
No, the
took
room
it.
They
service
ate it.
fucking
They ate your pizza.
scumbags.
Could have.
They ate your
Brown
fucking
water.
pizza.
Best, I mean, obviously to me, the best thing that we ate that weekend was the Kumas, the burger. But the fucking $1.50.
Were you eating meat then? Or
yeah.
was it, all right.
The $1.50 fucking sandwich that we bought on the way out because they were discounting all the
yeah.
was fucking awesome.
Yeah, Kuma sucked. Shut up.
I liked it. It was good. Fuck you. Good atmosphere. We fucking Lost
That's
Boys was
true.
on the movie
Good
the
atmosphere.
TV, and fucking Nightmare on Elm Street was next. Good shit.
Good atmosphere. Horrible burger.
What the fuck is this guy now?
I don't know. There's a million places I want to go see. I wouldn't mind going on like a Tampa or something because I've never seen it. I've heard that it's really nice to go down there. Like I know a lot of people that go down that way. Florida's a cheap flight too, from what I've gathered.
Yeah, I
There's
mean,
a
I haven't
couple
gone in
spots.
a long time, but
Oh,
when I
no,
did, it was
fucking
cheap.
flights are expensive now though.
Well, right now, but I have a free. I have to fucking use it. Otherwise, I if I don't use it by the end of this year, I'm out $400. And just the thought process of it.
Fucking might as well use it.
Well, I was going to use it a year ago to go to Psycho Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cassie, and your stupid wedding. I'm just kidding. I love you, Cassie. Yeah, that's another. Like, I wouldn't mind going to fucking Vegas. But Vegas, like, that's not my thing. Unless I go with a bunch of people.
But you're also spending. If you're going to Vegas, you're spending money.
You know what's
See,
stupid?
but I don't. From what I know, a lot of people that go there, and like, I'm not a gambler, so I don't think I would. From what there's so many. Like, I wouldn't mind going and seeing Grand Canyon. That didn't cost you shit other than renting a car. I wouldn't mind going to the Hoover Dam's there. Vegas isn't far from Arizona. Like, I could literally drive to see my uncle in 4 hours. That's less than fucking. It's easier than going to like Maine. You know. So like, I'd be able to find other stuff. Like, I would go to like UFC, the Apex Arena, things like that, just to see it. But like, I don't gamble. I have no interest in that. So I wouldn't lose money that way. So outside of that, I don't know what else I'd like. I just want to go there just because it's like a thing. And there's so many other things to see there. I don't know. I'll figure it out someday. Fuck, man. I mean, now going down to fucking. I've always wanted to go to Texas in general, but now like Austin's a destination. You know what I mean? Like it was already, but now it really is. You know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind going somewhere where there's like cool music scenes, and that's like from what I've heard. That's why Tennessee sounds cool to me because I like a lot of that.
Yeah.
Bluesy fucking country, bluesgrass shit. So, anyways, how far are we into this one? Hour?
Hour and 2 minutes.
Hey, that's perfect. Let's change it up. You guys want to talk about Black Phone?
Sure.
Let's do that. I don't know how long that's going to take, so we can kind of go. So I saw that Black Phone in the movie theater, and I immediately raved about it to these guys and said, "You got to watch it. I think everybody's going to like it." And now it's on Peacock, so I'm probably going to watch it tonight so K-Dog can see it. She didn't get to see it, but it's, in my opinion, spoiler alert, is one of the best. I wouldn't even call it horror. I would call it more like a thriller, but one of the best suspenseful horror-esque movies I've seen in like probably 10 years. It's very good.
Yeah, it's definitely up there.
Well,
with,
like I said when I walked in, I said that movie had no right to be as good as it was.
I agree with that.
Because I mean, if you think about it, okay, the premise is they get abducted, and then supernaturally he gets fucking phone calls from dead kids. So, like, if you know that going in, like, you're like, okay, well, that sounds fucking stupid. But for
if
some
you watch
reason,
the trailer, it hints about that, but you don't realize
Yeah.
how much of a build.
But
They do such a good job building the character.
but for some reason, like, it worked.
Yeah, we're
And it's like, granted, like, Ethan Hawke was great in it, but, like, that could have been anybody.
I'll say,
And I don't know if that role worked
I don't
because
know,
it was
man.
Ethan Hawke.
I think it did. I think it's because it's Ethan Hawke. I think that might be my favorite thing I've ever seen him do. Because it's such different thing than anything else that I've ever seen him do. I mean, it's that or like Training Day. I mean, you know, which is still probably overall his best role that I've ever seen.
His
him do.
Buffalo Bill role.
Like when he
Yeah,
was.
no, it is. Yeah.
When he was sitting there shirtless and fucking just like twisting his neck,
Fucking
like getting ready to
terrifying,
fucking
dude.
like whip the shit out of this kid, I was
Terrifying.
like, okay, that's fucking creepy.
Oh, outside of the Devil Mask, I've lived that. So like fucking, that was scary as shit.
Yeah, that was one of those real intense moments in movies that you don't get a lot when the kid actually goes upstairs for the first time and you're wondering, is this guy gonna fucking wake up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, when he's
When
sleeping,
he's doing the locks.
holy shit! The whole time you're like, your hands start sweating and shit.
Yeah.
Thanks, dog.
I was kind of like a little thrown back that he stabs him. I don't want to give the whole movie away, but in the beginning, you know, he kind of
Spoiler
I said spoiler
alert.
alert.
We've seen
yeah,
it.
yeah. So he slashes the dude's arm with the fucking little rocket, and he lets
Yeah.
him hold on to that.
That was great.
That becomes like a tool.
Yeah.
You know?
Everything about that movie.
I'm like, why didn't he use the flashlight to fucking blast it out the window as signals or something? I don't know.
well, the more you think about the movie, right?
I know they have to do it.
Yeah, but if
their
you
way.
think about the movie, right, and you think about the way they did it, everything built up to that last scene, and it was such a cool payoff because you're like, he's learning something from each spirit, and then like that flashback scene with that like badass kid that fucking like beat the dude up in the liquor store or whatever, or
Yeah.
the convenience store.
The pinball game.
Yeah,
kid,
the pinball kid. Like that was fucking great, and then his buddy that was like the kid who could fight, whatever. That was really good. Like everything about the movie was really well done. And the sister, she fucking stole the show in my opinion.
Yes.
That girl is fucking incredible.
I actually thought, like, when she was just, in the beginning, when she was just kind of being normal, I was like, she's a little wooden. And then she did that crying scene when she got beat up, and I was like, Jesus
Dude,
Christ.
it's giving me goosebumps.
Oh, when she fucking picked up that rock and bust that kid in
Dude,
the head.
Yeah.
so good. And then she gets socked in the fucking face and sits down next to the kid. She just smashed in the face with a rock.
It's just the blood is just dripping down that kid's face.
So good.
Oh, that one stinks. It was a little weird for me because I don't know if Gary will remember, but facially she kind of looks like an ex-girlfriend of mine, Anita. That speaking of nonfiction,
Anita.
the one on the nonfiction show.
Oh, fucking
Facially,
the
she looks-
crazy girl.
Yeah. Facially, she looks very similar.
Fuck.
Yeah,
breathing out right now.
that one was rough.
Who did that?
Me.
Who baked that cake? God.
I'm trying not to inhale.
Proud of that one. I got more coming.
Yes. Fuck.
Fucking ready.
Goddamn, boy.
Smells like a
I might have to spray some fucking off.
That's that fried egg, boy.
Yeah, that shit
You
coming
know what?
too quick, son.
Now I found out who took a shit in your deck. It was Steve.
Fucking mystery poop over there. I liked. She was funny too. I liked. There was just enough humor.
Yeah.
They felt like real kids. Like kid actors are. It's a tough thing, and every kid in this movie was great, and it felt authentic.
There's
It
a
felt
fucking
like
lot
the
of
70s.
great kid actors now.
Yeah, there are.
really is.
Those two were the brother and sister. They felt like real brother and sister. They felt like they were a real family.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what the dad is from something else. I just
Oh,
can't remember.
he was well, first of all, he was on
He was
Lost.
fucking. He sucked.
He
He might have been the worst actor in the
He
movie.
sucked.
he played Charlie Manson.
Oh yeah. He was good in that.
He was what else was he in? Fuck, I'm gonna look him up. I know of him.
He was. I don't know. I thought
no.
he sucked in that role.
Also the first fucking 5 words that he speaks to his son, I couldn't fucking hear. I don't know what the fuck he was talking. He was so like.
It was
Yeah,
just.
I mean, that was probably a choice.
Yeah,
in
it
the
was just
movie,
because he
but-
was just drunk and he was
Yeah.
hungover, so you weren't supposed to make noise around him. I don't. It felt like the whole like the way the grabber would get the kids in. When
He was in
finally
Saving
showed-
Private Ryan.
All right, that makes
He
sense.
plays the skittish guy who lets the German soldier
Oh,
away,
the guy going up the stairs.
who
and he goes-
ends
yeah,
up
yeah.
fucking
Okay.
shooting. What's his face?
Yeah, I know, the second in command guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was overall though. I mean, that's fucking.
Now in the 70s, all right, didn't the police have the opportunity to search for like vehicles from the DMV?
I don't think so.
And to have the place right across the street where he's burying the bodies and shit.
That
It's
was.
like,
That
Well,
was good, though.
what else? Well, what fucked
I thought
me?
that was
What
great.
fucked
Yeah.
me up was like,
That was a
yeah,
great
the
twist.
house where
Yeah.
he buries the kids, but like in the driveway across the street is the black truck.
Yeah.
So
that
like,
was something too. At the way in when I saw the black truck in the,
I go wait, like I
they
go
were all
look.
looking for a black truck.
I go the fucking
but it's
black
right
van
there.
is
Were
literally
they
right
looking
across
for
the
a black
street.
van though? I don't remember
No.
saying that.
That's
I
the thing.
thought they were.
No,
No.
then why were all the kids saying
So
that
the house that the
the
little
grabber
girl,
was going to get you in this van?
744, whatever the fucking house number was.
No, I think it was just the
from her
grabber was
dream.
going to get you. They was just calling the grabber.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember a
anything.
van ever getting brought
I
up.
remember the black balloons.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
black balloons left at every.
You might be
I
right.
didn't
You
mention
might be
black
right.
van.
You might be
I
right.
thought it was.
100%,
I
they
thought he
never
said
brought-
van.
No, they never brought up a black van. They brought up black balloons being left over every time. Because that's how we
In
would
my
get
mind,
the
I
kids.
was thinking that they knew about the
Okay.
black van, and I was like,
No.
"There's a
Well,
black van
even
across the street."
even
Put
black
two and two
balloons.
together.
Okay. Well, how do people not see a fucking abracadabra fucking magician van driving down the
Because
road?
it's a Midwest town
The-
in the 70s. It's different.
I mean,
times,
I'm
dude.
nitpicking right now to
Yeah, yeah.
nitpick.
Same
It's-
here.
no, but
at
it's
the
a
same
different
time.
Sorry, back up off the mic a little bit.
It's the way. So it's like him with the fucking CGI thing. Like, and I get where you're coming from, but man, sometimes you just have to like just enjoy the movie. Turn that part of your brain off and just go like.
Yeah, the scene where he killed the brother, the CGI was a little rough, but I let it-
Yeah,
let it-
yeah, I
you
mean,
gotta
and
let it
even
go
then-
sometimes.
The rest of it was fucking great. The mask was made by Tom Savini. That
Yeah.
was pretty cool. The mask was great. I thought that's when's the last time you've seen a new true icon, like a horror
Yeah.
icon? You know you're gonna see that mask everywhere this summer. I mean
Yeah.
this Halloween rather.
Yeah,
Like, and if we don't, I'll be shocked. Because it's fucking
I like how
There was
it had,
multiple
different
masks.
expressions.
Yeah.
yeah. And then fucking I don't know, man. I thought the overall story was great. I thought the payoff at the end was great. I didn't think the kid was gonna get out. And I kept on saying to like I told Ben when we were done watching, I was like, dude, I swear to God, if that kid ended up not fucking getting out, this would have been the worst movie ever. Because the whole time you're like, I hope he gets out, kind of thing, you know?
And I don't know about you guys, but the supernatural element kind of threw me off because I was like, is this real? Is this kid just going crazy?
See, I like that part of it.
I didn't dislike it. I just didn't. It threw me off in a sense. I didn't know.
The phone breathing.
I didn't know if the kid was just going crazy or
See,
if it
but
was
that's
actually a
that's
sign.
why I
looked
like
at
it though.
Me
I
too.
That's
looked
exactly
at
the
it
point.
as the
Yeah.
kid was starving. He was being like starved, and he was having like hallucinations or
But
something.
he ate the eggs.
But he ate the eggs.
Yeah,
And that
so you're
could have
wrong,
been
right?
something in.
It's me- Well, here's
They
the
didn't say anything was in the eggs.
no, I know.
No, but
was
he
tripping
he
out.
was eating.
Yeah, so he wasn't being starved. He was
Yeah.
being fed. I like so where the tenseness of how it was that, like he was the first kid that didn't play along with the
Didn't
guy's
try to
game,
escape, yeah.
right? Because the guy's whole thing was like he would egg you into fucking coming upstairs to think that you could just, and then that's when he would fucking wail on you.
Yeah.
So like, he was the first kid that never did it, and that's what fucking that's what got him starting to go crazy because he's like, oh, you're not playing the game right.
Yeah, I kind of believed him when he said, "Oh, if you would have just told me your name, I would have let you go." I kind of believed him.
I
at
almost
that
believe
point.
that too, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think you would have.
Yeah.
But oh man, that was great. Or like when he started digging a hole, I'm like, why the fuck is he digging a hole? Like, what the fuck is he gonna do?
I didn't either because I thought what the kid said to give him the hint was like he could escape somehow that way, and I didn't realize he was gonna like
Yeah,
set it up as a trap.
I didn't expect that at all. The
You know,
fucking
we need Black Phone 2, the origin story, because I need to know why he was so freaked out when his mask was taken off.
See, I don't want to hear. I don't want anything to do with that.
Well, you
Just
know-
leave the movie alone.
No, but you know,
That's the problem.
you
This
know
is my
the
argument with
first of
Joe
all
also about a lot of
the
things.
movie.
Leave it alone.
The movie did so good
Leave
at
it
the
alone.
box office.
Leave it alone.
It's getting rave
Leave it
reviews.
alone.
It's
Leave
not
it-
gonna get. Yeah, but
leave
you know,
it alone.
It's not gonna happen.
Leave
You're
it
gonna
alone.
get. You're either gonna get. He's not dead. Somehow he's not
Leave
dead.
it alone.
Or you're gonna get an origin story.
Leave it alone.
Nope. You're
Or a
gonna get,
copycat killer, but leave it alone.
look what happened with Insidious.
Exactly my point. Leave it alone.
Yeah,
The
there
first
was
Insidious
one
was
good
amazing.
Insidious movie.
You're gonna.
The second one
doesn't
wasn't
matter.
terrible,
If you can
but it
make,
wasn't great
if
either.
you can make money, they're gonna make it.
Yeah,
And
They
I guarantee
the point
you-
is they should.
Within the next 2 years, we're gonna have a Black Phone 2.
Listen, I'm not saying
Oh,
you're wrong. Just like you were right with the Pantera thing. I'm going by what I feel. I'm just saying.
Wow,
You're
I
not-
was right about Pantera.
You
We
were
never
right
talked about that.
Yeah, you were right about that. I went by what I would want to see as a true fan.
Yes, but what I was saying is how people like me think nowadays are like, and that's who they're catering to.
Now here's the thing.
Because they know people like you
Holy shit.
kicking and screaming,
You gonna pee? Oh, I don't.
kicking and screaming. You, as much as you were like, I don't want to, like, that sucks. That I'm sad. I'm bummed out. You and I both know that hypothetically, if they came and played, say, the new Lupos, you would go.
Oh, they're not gonna be doing that. They're not gonna tour like that. They're gonna do big festivals. And that's it.
I don't know. Well, maybe.
I
but-
just don't. I don't think.
Yeah, but there really aren't that many big festivals around here.
Oh, and who
doesn't
they don't
have
give a
to
fuck about here. They
This
just,
is where I think
so
Rockstar. This is where I think Mayhem Fest makes their return,
No.
and they're gonna have. I that's my guess.
Well, so
and
here's-
I've said that from the
here's-
beginning.
Well, here's the thing. So
Because
if you
Mayhem Fest was supposed to come back, but then COVID happened.
Hold on. If you listen to Jamie Joss's podcast, he gives hints about things that he's doing Like he's been hinting about buying festivals back for 2 years
Well,
now.
he bought that Milwaukee Metal Fest.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he bought the fucking, or he has something to do with the Tattoo the Earth thing too. He is look, like hate breed or not, that guy is the reason why metal's fucking starting to thrive again. And I'm telling you, like, he's such a pusher of everything metal. Like he's not an elitist person. He doesn't give a fuck with, like, he was on a Five Finger Death Punch album. He's just all about metal, and he literally looks at it like high tide raises all ships. So like he's doing the fucking album with Tim Ripper Owens now, like he did with fucking Corpse Grinder, and like, dude, keep doing those albums. Get these guys fucking back in the light. KK's Priest wasn't that great. I own it on vinyl because it was cheap, and I like some of the album, but it wasn't stellar. But his voice is great, and I'd love to see Tim Ripper Owens do his own thing. Put fucking put Ripper with Josta. Have you guys listened to that song yet?
Nah, yeah, I think I did.
No.
It's great. It's fucking Ripper Owens with a heavier band behind him. Awesome. You know, it's like Jugulator era, which was fucking great. When Jugulator's a great album because it's fucking Judas Priest trying to be Pantera. And it's
Everyone hated it at the time.
fuck them. It's them trying to be Pantera. It's heavy. It's raw. It feels fucking big. It's great. Those two albums are. What is the other one? Jugulator and what's the other one? Fucking Demolition or something. I can't remember.
Sure.
But those albums are great. But like, Jamie Joss is buying fucking Maryland Death Fest or whatever. Like, bringing that back. That's why. Oh, check out that Trevor Sternad episode, which is it's very hard to watch because I'm not a big fucking big fan of that dude's band, but it's weird because it was recorded before he killed himself, and it was put out just recently. And it was recorded in like January or something. And he was living in Providence at the time. So they talk about Providence and they talk about a bunch of clubs that are closed now. And fucking apparently Trevor had played Maryland Death Fest. So like on the show, they're talking about like how like Joss is buying it before they made the announcement a couple weeks ago. And like all these bands that they need to bring on. And like I didn't realize that dude Trevor was like such a fucking flag bearer for like all things underground metal.
Oh yeah,
like
is.
Big time. Like all bands that you guys listen to, I listen to, fucking. Yep. And he's just talking about all these amazing bands that he'd like want. He's like, oh, we should totally bring over blah blah blah. You guys got to listen to that episode. It's fucking incredible, and it's super sad now to think about it. So it's just weird. It's a weird episode. Anyways, everybody's looking at their phones all of a sudden. What's going on? What am I missing?
Like I said, if I was doing it, I would play the occasional like Rocklahoma. They would be on the bill. I would.
Yeah, they're gonna do Rock on the Range. They're gonna do the big one down in Jacksonville, Florida. They're gonna do fucking this new one, Blue Mountain. Oh, that I thought about going to too. The Blue Ridge Festival, Blue Ridge Rock Fest. They'll probably do that one. There's a shitload of big fucking. Maybe they'll do fucking Psycho Las Vegas. Who knows? You know. 2023
Mayhem Fest. Pantera is gonna be the headliner. That's my guess.
Could happen. It could very well happen.
And like I said, you'll go.
I will put it this way: if it's feasible for me to go see this tour, I'm not going to not go see this music live. I've seen it in every iteration.
Yes,
now.
and
I've seen the original.
And yes, but see how you say like if it's like not an inconvenience, I'll go. And you're an old school Pantera fan,
right?
So that's what all the old school Pantera fans are going to say. And now there's people who haven't seen Pantera who are going to say, "Fuck, I've never seen Pantera before. This is my chance." Regardless if it's just the two guys or not, they're going to say, I saw Pantera.
I don't think nobody's arguing that, though.
But this is where I'm saying they're going to play the festival because I think there's going to be more eyes on festivals than there would be to say to go. What? No, I'm saying this is what I'm saying.
He thinks that it's going to be almost like Oz. Like I've always thought, I think Ozfest should come back, and I think they should fucking like not.
I don't think Ozzy can withstand.
He doesn't have to do it.
It
doesn't have to be him at all. They could 100% bring Ozfest back, and it's just a name.
Yeah,
people will go, and there's enough heavy music, dude, and those are the things that keep these bands alive.
If anything, they should use Ozfest as to honor Ozzy when he fucking passes.
Yeah.
As fucking.
Oh, believe me, Sharon's already probably got that.
Yeah. But what I mean is like bring him back now while he's alive, so he can fucking give it his sign off. You know what I mean? And like then let it happen. And then whatever happens to him happens to him. But they should bring Ozfest back. I'm not saying I'd go every year, but like fucking bring it back.
The metal community needs a tour like Mayhem or Ozfest,
that's why
even when fucking Motley Crue did Crew Fest. Like you need something for that type of music.
Well, Knotfest does it. Slipknot does that. But it's just not the problem with it.
But when
became
Knotfest,
like everything now, they have our own like online.
Well, but when Knotfest tours now, it's like it's Slipknot and like two other bands. Like you need something where it's an all-day festival.
Yeah, but the original Knot Fest, where it started, it was a festival. But
Yeah,
it was
but
a
it was-
destination fest.
but yeah,
one in
it was like
Mexico, there one in California,
destination, yeah.
And they had like rides and shit. It was like a fucking legit thing. Well, I mean, Metallica tried it and it failed Orion Fest. And they
Oh,
paid.
yeah. They lost.
They lost a shitload of money because they overpaid all those bands.
Mm-hmm.
Like by a lot. They were paying bands that had no business even being on those stages fucking money that like big bands get paid. And that they fucked up. They tried doing a normal thing and they fucked up. They did it. There was $2,000 of an idea. If they would have done that as a touring thing, like what was the big festival? They had a big fucking rock show back in Gillette in like early 2000s, right around when
It was the Sanitarium tour.
Yeah.
It was Metallica,
Korn, fucking Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit,
like they need
Kid
to do
Rock.
that. They need to bring that shit back. Like that's a band like Metallica can do it. Ozzy can do it. Fucking Slipknot can do it. Those are the bands that need to be fucking doing these things. And like bring modern metal, bring up these smaller bands because metal's thriving again. There's a shit. It's just with like bands like Architects just had to cancel fucking coming to America because it's too expensive.
Oh, hear that, Steve?
I know you're really sad about it, but my point is, but they're huge.
Yeah.
And they're a draw. Same reason why I'm pretty sure that's why fucking Parkway Drive canceled because it's too expensive. They like the conversion rates aren't right for them to come all the way here and deal with everything else. And it's hard enough for them to even get out of their fucking UK you can get in and out of pretty easily, but the conversion rates as far as money wise, it's not. The American dollar is worth dog shit right now. It's worth nothing. So like, and with everything being so expensive, these bands aren't making any money touring. That's why shirts are going up. So like if like fucking Tim Capello, one guy had no problem paying $25 for a shirt because that's how he's making his living right now. So all day long, dude. Gas to be able to get himself from fucking show to show to show right now is expensive as shit. How much do you really think he's making out of that $10 for fucking person ticket? Not that much. I don't know what they have worked out, but like bands need like merch sales right now, and because the price of fucking gas and everything else is so insane, like it's so hard to fucking be a touring band, and then to come overseas and do it, it's even harder. That's why bands are canceling going to England from here and vice versa coming into the States. Because it's way too fucking expensive to tour here right now. And it's oversaturated on top of that.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm a fucking freak of nature as far as what I do with music and go to all the shows that I go to. Like, instead of going to, like, Florida once a year or whatever other people do, or, like, a cruise or whatever, I go to every show I can get my hands on. I've seen more shit this year than I can even fucking remember. As we were going up to fucking Purchase Street, a Judas Priest song came on. I was like, oh, I wouldn't mind seeing him. I'm like, oh, shit, I did see them this year. Like, I've seen so much this year that I've already forgotten some of the stuff I've seen. So, like, but that's just what I do. But, like, all these bands, there's so many. Every fucking weekend there's 15 shows going on, depending on what kind of genre you're in. Yeah. It's hard right now. So, and if you're a normal person that doesn't go to shows like I go to, how do you pick?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you have kids or if you have responsibilities or whatever, like, it's hard, man. I don't know. The Pantera thing, I'm... From we did talk about it, but you weren't here. But like, I'm okay with the idea of keeping the music alive as long as it's not touring as Pantera, which, as far as I understand, that was a fuck up when they made the announcement because the people who are promoting it said that, and they shouldn't have said that. Apparently, they're gonna call it something else. It's gonna be like
a tribute.
Yeah, like that. As long as they call it something like that, 100% I sign off on whoever the fuck plays guitar and drums. If you go out as Pantera, I will not go. I won't go.
I think that's what they're gonna do.
I don't think so. From what I've read, they fucked up when the
Unless
people who are
it's like-
promoting it fucked
it's like
up when
the
they said
music
that.
of
'Cause
Pantera.
that's what it should be. Like when fucking Phil went out, it was a vulgar display of Pantera.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Do that again. He opened up for fucking Megadeth and Lamb of God doing that, or whatever the fuck it was, Anthrax and Megadeth or whatever it was. But like, 100% do that. That's exactly what it should be. Call it something like that. Call it whatever you want, but it's not Pantera. Do not tour as Pantera.
Yeah.
It's impossible. The two brothers that started are dead. You can't do it. It's not right. Now, I do get where like you know, there are bands that go on after a band member passes away, and I don't have a problem with that. Like fucking Alice in Chains. I love people that are like, oh, but Lane's dead. Dude, Lane didn't sing half the fucking music. He didn't write any. He didn't write all the lyrics. Fucking Jerry Cantrell does everything. So when you go to see them live, it sounds like Alice in Chains. It's not perfect because it's not Lane, but it's a lot better than a lot of other bands can do. Like, I've never seen Stone Temple Pilots, and I'm bummed that I never got to see them with fucking Scott Weiland. But, like, apparently whoever the fuck they have touring with them right now is really good. I've never seen it. I've never heard the guy. No idea. Everybody that I've heard fucking talk about it says he's identical. Who knows? Maybe if you close your eyes, maybe it's that good. Because it's their band. There's two brothers that fucking that own that band. Why should they not be able to play their music? because Scott fucking died or whatever. Like, that's not their fault.
Right.
So, like, I get that. But Pantera, the two brothers that fucking started it in their parents' fucking garage, are dead. You can't call it, like, you can't.
Yeah.
But I do agree that there were 4 guys that wrote all those songs. So the other 2 guys that are alive have the right to go out and play them. Because they were just as much of a part of the fucking
And they
success.
were doing that already anyway, like
Correct.
you said. So just don't call it Pantera.
Just don't call it Pantera. But the fact that it's Phil and fucking Rex going out, and also, yes, my brain I would rather see Phil and Rex get 2 other fucking guys for drums and guitar, personally, because I personally think there's a better fit. Because I want the music to be highlighted, not the extravaganza of 4 big names. But if you're gonna do that, the 2 guys they got probably are the 2 best because they were actually friends with Dime.
Yeah.
Like, fucking Zach and Dime were legitimately best friends. So, like, I don't have a problem with him fucking paying respects to his friend.
Yeah.
My worry with Zach Wilde is he's Zach Wilde, and he's going to fucking play like Zach Wilde.
He said he's going to play.
He said he's going to play
Exactly.
lick for lick how Dime plays.
I've heard him say it, too. I watched the interview, and I hope he does, because he can do it. I've seen him play some of the solos. Some of Dime's solos are fucking almost impossible to recreate, because it was his hands. Whatever the fuck he was doing, nobody else can do. So I just hope that it's not a fucking pig squeal fest.
Yeah.
Not a pig squeal, but you know what I mean, a pinch harmonic fest. Yeah. As long as that's fine. As far as Charlie Benante goes, he's a good drummer. Personally, I think they could have gotten a better fit. That's just me. But Dime helped write like 3 or 4 of the fucking mid-90s John Bush albums. So, like, again, he's really good fucking friends with those guys. So, like, I don't have a problem with anybody that was actually friends with fucking Dime doing it. I would have rather see like Dave Lombardo do it, or fucking somebody like that. You know, like, I think they're a personally better fit to like what Vinny can do. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'm not giving Charlie Benante enough critics. I'm not the biggest Anthrax fan, so I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know. I don't know if anybody else has thoughts on that. I know I'm passionate about it, so I kind
We've
of
already discussed it. I don't know if Gary has anything.
No, I mean, when it comes down to it, like if they were playing, like let's just say hypothetically, they play Lupo's and it was on a day that I had off, maybe depending on price, but like I would not go out of my way to like, oh, I got to take a day out of work, I need to do this, like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not. To me, growing up, I was never into Pantera, so to me, I don't give a shit. Yeah, it sucks that obviously the way that Dime was killed, like nobody should ever fucking be killed like that, and like I respect what he did. Plus, he loved Kiss, and anybody fucking waving that Kiss fucking Army banner flag.
He did legitimately have Ace Frehley's signature tattooed on the shirt,
and he did get buried in Gene's personal Kiss casket.
Yep.
So it's like, but I'm not like I don't care about Pantera. So like to me, the way I look at it, like I feel like them getting back together is for people like me who didn't get to see Pantera. Yeah. It's just the way I not that it's a money grab because
that's a big part of it.
Yeah, it's
for sure.
Like,
that's a big part of it.
I don't know.
Again, the other 2 guys that help write those songs have a right to make money on
now.
The songs.
If you
they do,
if Vinny was alive, and Vinny is alive, right?
Yeah.
If Vinny was still alive, would your feelings towards it change a little bit because it would have been 3 out of the 4?
It probably wouldn't be happening. If
No.
Vinny was alive.
No, yes, but like let's just say
you're saying hypothetically. No, it would have been the same. Because that was rumored for a long time, and he kept on putting that rumor to bed.
Yeah, well, he always said, no, Zach will never be in the band. This, like, Pantera's gone.
Yeah, well, he wanted no part of it. But, like, I truly think if Vinny had stayed alive, I do think eventually, I think it eventually would have mended Finn. Like, I think
I don't know.
It just took.
Because to me, Vinny seems like me, where he is the
he held
all-time
the
grudge holder.
Yeah, he held the
But then
fucking
again, like,
grudge
granted, and I've had this conversation with Steve, and he said that Vinny's an idiot. Like, Vinny believed Dime was killed because of fucking shit that Phil said.
He's not wrong.
So, like, in his heart of hearts, he feels his brother's dead because of Phil. So, like, he would never make amends with him.
Which
So,
He's definitely wrong. The guy thought that Pantera was stealing his fucking songs.
No, so it's part of that.
because Phil did that. Phil did the
Yeah,
interview.
I
it's
know
the interview
that,
the week
but-
before. The interview where he said that if those 2 ever got into
I
a fight,
know,
it
but
wouldn't
I don't
matter.
think that had anything to do with it.
It did.
According to who?
What Nathan Gray said, it's in his notes.
Well, he also said Pantera was stealing songs from him.
Well, no, it was the 2. So he had legitimate. So he was an ex-Marine, dishonorably discharged because he had what do you call that?
Mental
Psychosis. Yeah, but it was like
Delusions.
no, yeah, but like there's a specific term for it where you think.
Schizophrenia?
Yeah, he was a paranoid schizophrenic, and he was on all kinds of medications that fucked him up. huge Pantera fan. When they broke up, he was bummed or whatever.
Yeah.
He took the Phil side of it, and fucking a week after that article was published is when he went and did that. So that did help.
What I'm saying is, it's not like the guy was crazy. It's not like Phil said
It's
something
not Phil's.
and, like,
Phil didn't.
Right.
Phil isn't Charles Manson and got people to kill for him.
Yeah, but Vinny.
But like Vinny's outlook was, if that article had never been published, would that guy have done it?
right.
Probably not. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
but we don't know, right? Because it happened. So that's the whole hearsay, right? So
And
like, what do you
don't
do?
know because obviously the guy had other things going on.
Yeah. So like, so from, I know what Gary's saying. From Vinny's point of view, if that article had never happened and Phil never did that, but then again, go even further if you're gonna say that though, because like, if Phil never fucking just stopped talking to them for fucking 5 years, would it have ever happened? No.
Yeah.
Like if they had legitimately just broken up like a normal band would have done, or just said, hey, we're gonna go on a hiatus. That's not what happened. Fucking Phil just bailed on the band and like went off and made fucking 2 Down albums and a Supergiant Ritual album and toured. All those guys were sitting there going like, what the fuck? And he wasn't answering the phone for him.
Yeah.
It's like, as much as I'm a Phil guy, like he fucked up. He did.
Well, yeah.
And I think he knows that now. Like he recognizes that.
Yeah. But my point is, Vin's kind of stupid to think that guy did that because of Phil.
I get where
The
you're
guy
saying.
was crazy.
I see your
I get-
point,
yeah.
but you don't see on some level see him like thinking that, like you don't, like obviously that's not your outlook, but like you can't see his point of view. If you in your heart of hearts
I could
believe,
see that point of view in the immediate reaction to it, but in the years following, no, I can't see.
yeah, but everything that like Phil has done since Dime has
No, he tried apologizing before all that.
yeah, but everything that Phil has done after Dime is dead, in Vinny's head, made matters worse. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, in Vinny's head.
yeah,
That's
but
my point.
yeah, in Vinny's head, but he has a right to feel that way.
I guess.
I just go.
I mean,
just
none
look
of us
at,
are none of us are in his fucking shoes because none of us have ever had a brother shot.
Yeah,
up
well,
death on
but you
stage.
also have to remember though too. It wasn't just Dime that got killed that night.
Yeah,
A few
I know.
people got killed that night and shot. So
Yeah.
like, it wasn't just fucking Dime. It was Dime and a bunch of their friends. Like,
And it could have been him as well.
right. The guy shot at him, and then one of the fucking techs jumped. I think it was fuck. I can't remember the guy's name. He kind of looked like Phil. Whatever. One of the guys, the drum tech, fucking jumped in front of
Yeah.
Vinny and fucking took a bullet for him, and like fucking knocked him, like got him away from the drum set. The whole thing was a mess. Like, we're talking about Pantera, just like we talk about other things a lot. But it is, the way I look at it is like, if Vinny was still alive, would this be happening? Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think it would.
No. But would I have been any less critical of it if he was and he was okay with it? No. Because again, as long as they're not touring as Pantera, that's where I go, okay.
But you got 3 out of the 4, and they say we're going to be Pantera. Let's just
this
say
is
fucking
the one situation, not just because I'm a huge Pantera fan, but this truly is the one situation because of which it's not a heroin overdose like Lane Staley or anything. Like, it literally be the only other situation that could be like this is if the 2 surviving members of Nirvana tomorrow like got a guy to replace Kurt and went, yeah, we're Nirvana. No, you're not.
Come on, man.
You're not.
3. Show Pat Smear some respect.
But like, you know what I mean, though. Like, that's literally there's two scenarios in my head in modern music that since we've been alive,
No,
because of violent situations. Whether the verdict's still out on the Kurt thing, right? Some people think he killed himself, some people didn't. I'm on the latter. I don't think he did.
Courtney
But
Love murdered Kurt Cobain.
it's a sensitive subject in this house. She's a big Hole fan. Be careful. Just throwing it out there.
Tony Love had someone.
Oh yeah, for sure,
Kurt Cobain.
for sure. But the point is like, you can't
Courtney
just wake up
Love
tomorrow.
is
Like,
a
I mean, think
cunt.
about, did the Beatles ever tour again after John Lennon was killed?
Yeah, but they broke up way before.
My point is did they ever try to get back? Why couldn't they have fucking gotten the last 3 together and gone out as Beatles? Because John Lennon's dead. Like, you can't. There's no way you can do it anymore. It's not the same thing. Like, Stone Temple Pilots, the other 3 guys, right? The 2 of them are brothers, just like Pantera. That's their band. They have 100% all the right in the world to still tour as Stone Temple Pilots and go out with that music. Just because Scott Weiland fucking like died because he was abusing
okay.
himself. That
But
sucks.
in the public eye, it's Scott Weiland.
But on the other end,
I agree
end,
because I'm an STP fan. We know this.
but on the other end, I'll give you 2 examples of bands that have went on, and you might say whatever, but they still tour and they make a shit ton of money. Queen with Adam Lambert.
I went to that and I loved it.
Adam Lambert's amazing. He's got a great
No,
voice.
that was okay. I was okay with that too because again, that's not their fault that happened.
And-
That Freddie died. They should have been doing that all along.
And okay, Journey. And
I was never a Journey fan.
people say that
But I've
this
heard
guy
that this guy's better than
Steve
And
Perry.
I agree. But now again, I don't have a problem with that either. So like those kind of things, I don't have a problem with. Like bands can, like Jamie Johnson talks about this too. Bands have a right to like Killswitch, 100%. They went on with fucking Howard Jones, became bigger fucking
Is
band because
Black
of it.
Dahlia Murder going to go on?
Probably not.
No.
They're not a big enough band.
Yeah.
But if they did,
Yeah.
or like Power Trip, Riley dies,
Yep.
Power Trip goes
Oh,
off.
they
Now
gotta
they're
go
all
do
doing other
something.
stuff. I don't think they're going to tour as Power Trip
Yeah.
because it was Riley's band. But like if they did, I don't think anybody would be pissed. You know what I mean? Because he fucking. I don't know how Riley died. Actually,
I guess it all depends on the band. Like if you are a big enough band,
Put it this way: Dimebag Darrell's life was taken maliciously and tragically, and that's why that band can never go on because it was 100% his band. He was that band. Like that was one of the bands with like 4 fucking huge, larger than life people. Motley Crue's like that. Fucking Pantera's like that. There's not a lot of other bands that have. Equal member in the band has just as much of a fucking aura over the other one. Rex is a little like behind, but you know what I mean. Rex is still Rex Brown.
It's like Typo Negative with Peter Steele.
Well, no, right. If Typo won't,
potatoes.
100% Typo
Yeah.
won't go out and tour without Peter because you're not going
is
to
the meat
replace
and
Peter
potatoes.
Steele.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. Now, would I be mad at them if they did? Say like maybe they did like I thought about this before. What if they decided to fucking go out on like a tribute tour to Pete, and maybe they had a bunch of his friends come in and do like.
well, that's what they're doing with Death.
Do it. Go for it. I don't have a problem with that because it's the other 3 guys still have a right to the music.
The band members of like
If
Death
fucking-
on certain albums have gotten together and they're
I don't have a problem with that at all. You're keeping the music. The music deserves. The music's larger than all
That's
4
what
members.
Pantera would be, as long as they say a tribute to Pantera. Or
Correct.
something.
That's why I don't have a problem with that. If they go out as Pantera, 100% against it.
Yeah.
I cannot.
I
support
feel
that.
like they could make their most money if they call themselves Pantera.
They can't.
I don't think it doesn't. I don't think it makes a difference. Either
I don't
way,
think
as
so.
far
Well,
as- as far
I
as
guess it
money.
depends on the avenue of where they're going to go to tour. Like if they do say like I'm saying, Mayhem Fest comes back and they tour.
2 scenarios. Let me throw this at you.
Okay.
Phil and Rex get back together with 2 fucking lesser known bands. They're gonna have either unknowns like they like with the Illegals, or maybe lesser known people. Like my brain immediately goes to like Chris Adler on drums.
I don't think they would do that to like the Abbott family in general.
No.
To
But,
change
so
it.
here's what I'm saying.
They
though.
should make it.
Hear what I'm saying now. I think because this is the 2 scenarios that I have.
Yeah.
So Pantera, Phil and Rex get together and go, let's tour let's go out and fucking play the live music together because Phil's already done it on his own. Let's get back together. Let's get 2 lesser known guys go out as Pantera, right? Or supposedly what they're gonna do with this. Let's get fucking 2 big names that were friends with Dime go out not as Pantera but a tribute to Pantera. What do you think is gonna be bigger?
You're going to get the name value. The people who want to see the name value. But I think
No,
there's
the,
people.
the tribute's going to
The
be.
tribute-
That's what I'm
bigger.
saying. The people with the name value.
Right.
The 2 people.
So why do you think that scenario would need the name of Pantera?
Because I think
It's not the name, it's the music.
I think you need but I think you need to reach the fucking the 18, 19-year-old kids who are now finally popping in fucking CDs and they're like or on Spotify and it's like, oh
and,
shit.
And you think you reach them which way? By the tribute or by actually
naming them.
Pantera?
by actually saying Pantera
Why?
because you want people to be like, "Oh fuck,
Trying to
I
trick
saw Pantera."
It's like
I don't.
trickery.
I don't think so. I don't think that makes any sense.
I give it you're
To
see
me,
like
that sounds like you're like
I get what you're saying from a business standpoint, but I just don't think that
it's like being a
anyone's
snake oil
thinking that
salesman.
way.
If you're gonna
Right.
put it
So that's why I just gave you those 2 scenarios, right?
It only
Because-
makes sense for them to
not
have
seeing
Charlie
Pantera.
Benanti and Zach Wilde if it's a tribute band because they're not going to have time to do Pantera as Pantera and do like a full tour and albums and all that
Yeah,
shit.
they're never
if they
gonna
were
be
going to
able
do
to write
Pantera, it would be some
I think but I
dudes.
think this Pantera thing is going to be a one summer festival type
Yeah,
of fucking
exactly.
tour.
I
and
think
then
it's.
gonna
I
be
think what
done.
they're doing is. I think they're
agree.
going to dip their toe in the water, see how big of a draw, and see how much money they make, and go, what do we do
They're going to do like 10 shows. Probably.
first?
10 to 15.
And then if it's that
if it's
successful,
popular, they'll do it again.
they'll do it again.
I'm telling you, my money is on fucking Mayhem Fest coming back. They're the headliner,
Oh, that's fine.
No, I don't have a
would-
problem
would
with
be
that
one
if
of the
that's the
shows.
case. But don't call it Pantera.
but I think they're gonna.
Nah.
I don't.
That
That's
doesn't make any sense.
that is one thing I gotta. Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm. That's
But
what
like
I'm
he's
getting
saying, snake oil salesman. But
Yeah.
that's what the music business is. It's a fucking
at. Yeah,
someti-
but so again, the first announcement were 2 promoters that are snake oil salesmen and they're the reason why it was announced as Pantera reuniting. And the guys that are doing it went, whoa.
See, I never saw the up what you're saying. How like they backpedaled
They
and
said
said it
no,
wasn't.
no. This is
See, all I saw was all right.
I've seen it a
The
few
leaks
times.
before it was officially announced. Like, oh,
Yeah, and it
Pantera's
wasn't-
coming back.
But did
Booking
you, hold on, when that
inquiries are
happened,
here.
were there any official word from anybody in the band? No. Phil
No.
Anselmo still has not said a word about it.
It was
Rex
just
Brown-
me and our group saying,
Oh, no, I
"Fucking
saw
Zach
Phil
Wild's
talk
in the
about
band."
it too. He said this is not Pantera.
See, but I'm saying at the time of when it
Oh
was
no,
announced.
after I'm talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
So at the time of announcement, when they said Pantera reunites, which is
It
literally
was
just
leaked.
correct, and it shouldn't have
it
been.
was leaked to see what
was gonna happen.
What was going to
Yeah.
happen? Yeah.
Anyways, look, if they go out as a night of Pantera,
Yeah.
a tribute to Pantera, fucking far beyond fucking Cowboys from Hell, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
100%. Do whatever with it you want. I'm okay with. I really am truly okay with it, and I would have no problem with fucking Zach and Charlie doing this. I personally would go. I could probably find people that might fit the band better to make it sound a little more authentic. That's me though. Like I'm also a fucking Looney Tune. You know what I mean? Like I'm not. I
Most
was
people are
obsessed
going to
with
see
it.
those names and say, "Oh, that's awesome."
Correct. Right. So I got to look at it like that. I got to turn that brain.
Yeah.
I got to turn my elitist brain off and go. I'm okay with Zach doing it. I'm a huge Black Label fan now. I was against that shit for a long time. How often am I? I'm constantly pumping the new album on you guys. That's another thing. That drives me nuts. That album's like $40 $40 to $45 every week.
Is
They
it?
had it up there, $42. Get the fuck out of here. Why?
For a new album.
For a fucking brand new album? Well, it should be 20. You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here.
25 at most.
Anyways,
Yeah, we've beat that to death. We've talked about that a lot. Let's move on.
yeah, we should move on. Should we play our game? How much? What are we at? An hour and a half?
Hour 40.
All right. Yeah, we got time.
Oh Jesus.
Well, the game is you look up people, you show me the picture.
Oh, we have to look it up and not tell
Yeah,
you to look it up?
because I feel it'll be easier
All
for
right.
you guys to look it up. It's like, okay, this person, boom.
All right. So, are we? What's the rating system? Should we do the three dudes rating system? Three is the top with
Yeah,
100%
we'll
poke,
use that.
and you can even use decimals. So get creative with this shit.
I'm just gonna let you know. I mean, there's gonna
Fun.
be there will be hardly anybody who's not gonna get banged by me.
You still got to rate them though.
right. Rate them, and you gotta rate them, and then try to keep a track. Maybe you keep somebody keep like a notepad open of what people and then what their rating is, and then fucking top 5 have to do a death battle on who would get it. So this is one of the dumbest things we've ever done.
This is the greatest thing that's gonna ever get me canceled if I ever become famous.
All right, so everybody pull up at least one, right? And then we'll like each go and then pull up another one. So we'll just do a couple, see how many times we can do this, because there's a lot of fucking female singers, dude.
I don't know a lot.
Oh, I do.
Generally, I hear a female singer and I say, "Oh, fuck this."
All right.
Ray's got the first one.
I got one.
Who is it?
The Devil's Blood.
What's her name? I don't know the
I
girl.
don't even know her name. I'm just pulling up the pictures.
The devil's.
Here's what I'm gonna Google it and just pull up the images and let him search through the images of
That's
that
what
person.
he's doing right
All
now.
right.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm not gonna pick up one specific image because
All right, and that picture that you gave me, she looks bad, really bad, and she's wearing fucking cowboy boots. But like you scroll down, she's kind of got a Jamie Lee Curtis vibe look to her.
Gotcha.
I mean, oh god, I mean, I would definitely bang her.
Yep.
Okay. But this is like one of those nights where like
this is one of the best things we've ever done already, and it's 10 seconds in.
I'm not doing any work, so she's riding me.
Is this like an episode of It's Always Sunny on the fucking the lower deck?
This is one of these things where like I would bang her, but I'm not bragging to you guys at the end of the night like, yo, I just banged the fucking Devil's Blood girl. No. I'd give her a 1.5. But like I said,
That's
she's
average though.
She's doing all the work.
That's average.
She's doing all the work.
All right. There you go. Candace from Walls of Jericho.
Oh god.
There's a couple of those pictures that are pretty nice.
Oh my gosh, dude, she looks like Carrot Top right here. Oh my god.
Some pictures are great. Some pictures are a little rough.
Find another one, right? Because I got nothing.
Again, this girl.
Ginger. You can any like literally any.
You already looked at it.
Oh, true. I have a ton in the back of my
This
head.
girl looks like Carrot Top. Oh
Oh, she's a redhead.
oh yeah, dude.
I can bring up a redhead.
When I tell you
We'll
Carrot
compare
Top, I mean
redheads.
Carrot Top. What's this girl's name?
Candace.
Candace.
Yeah. I can't pronounce her last name.
There's not a lot of pictures of her
Like something tells me like I'm gonna bang her from behind and it's gonna look like a man's butt.
Also, she's a power lifter now. Hold on, no, you gotta wait. We gotta wait
Oh,
till he's
then
done.
I definitely.
Oh, he's still on the.
Yeah, he's still on the Wells Jericho girl.
Honestly, I wouldn't fuck her. I wouldn't.
Whoa!
Wouldn't
Hold
do it.
on, hold on. When we get one of those, we should pass around and let everybody else see what we're
Wouldn't-
talking about here.
wouldn't-
I would give her at least a 2.
Wouldn't bang her. Carrot
That's
Top.
me.
She looks like Carrot Top to me. That's all I can picture. She's gonna fucking
I don't
pull
know,
out.
man.
She's gonna pull some props from a trunk.
So now we learned he doesn't like redheads because she's not that bad.
Oh, and by the way,
Real
like
redhead or a fake redhead?
every
No,
one
no,
of
she's
these,
real redhead.
every one of these girls, I'm banging unprotected. So
Well, this one you said no. We found
No
one
condoms.
right away.
yeah, I'm not banging her. No.
Second girl, we
I
already
would
found
hit
one.
it, but it wouldn't be top
Use a
notch.
condom. You ain't a real man anyway.
What fucking? Who's this?
Blackwater Holy Light.
Which one?
4 chicks.
4 chicks?
They're all-
Oh,
Oh shit!
what's the lead singer though?
I couldn't
Yeah,
even tell you their
I'm-
names.
I wouldn't
I'm just
either.
pulling up the
Really?
Told you. Me and Steve.
Hold on. Right there, nothing.
Nah.
Come on, get the fuck out of here. You guys are fucking bananas.
I would bang
Hold
every
on.
one of these girls.
For real?
Yep.
She looks
Do they
different
each
there.
get
but
a-
2003?
Do they
her
each
face
get
is
an
still
individual
not
score?
great.
Y'all are fucking nuts.
Every one of these girls would get it.
Oh.
I would eat every one of their vaginas.
If we're doing a whole band of, I didn't know we were gonna do
No,
that.
yeah, but this whole band is like chicks. This girl right here,
That's almost too easy though.
she's the ugliest one.
I think she's the hottest one.
Oh, I think that one right there is the hottest one. For some reason.
Now the one on the left to me is the
This
hottest.
plain Jane girl, she's wearing like fucking this necklace. Oh, she'd get it. Next, you're going to tell me all these girls are trannies.
No, Ray wouldn't stand for that. So if it's a band of all girls, because there's a lot of those.
I think every
I
one
can
of
only think of one.
every one of these girls,
I have a
Drain SPH.
every one of these
Stop
girls,
just announcing them, dude. Me and you know a lot.
1.5. That girl right there is a 2.
We know a lot of them, Ray. Me and you are savants. All right. Drain STH. They're all from Sweden or somewhere over there.
God, when was this picture taken? 99?
Probably 2000 something.
Holy shit.
You can go
Ugh.
through them though. There's a couple pictures.
I've heard of this band.
I saw them on Ozfest.
Yeah, you know what? So did I, actually, to be honest.
They were there in '99
Yeah, I was there
or
too.
2000, something like that.
Ugh, God. I don't know.
I don't know, dude. There's 2 or 3 of them that are pretty good, and then there's
I
one
mean,
that's
this girl
really
that has the fucking weird yellow hair, like, no. She's okay.
I was hoping just for like front lead singers, which there's a lot of those. So we should really try to focus on that because whole bands, it's almost too easy.
Like, if you put a gun to my head and said you have to bang one of them, I would bang the redhead.
Okay.
All right.
So we found a redhead that really.
Here's another full band.
All right.
Crypta.
Let's see, what do we got? Brazilian Dutch band, Crypto. Let's see. This band, I like that. God, it's like
That
all
was
these,
the creepiest fucking noise I've ever heard. In my
well,
life.
all these,
What
all
the
these,
fuck, dude?
all these fucking pictures are like blurry as shit.
Well, fucking bring them up, and they won't be blurry.
Yeah, then when I zoom in on them, they get even more
Well,
blurry.
fucking zoom. Why you gotta zoom?
Okay,
Like,
that one
get some
looks.
fucking better eyes.
I got a good one.
Oh, I got a real good one.
Out of everyone here, I'd bang the blonde.
And you wouldn't bang the others?
No.
You can look through those.
Oh God.
Wait, you're doing just a singer?
Singer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is where the ratings come in because the whole band is almost too easy.
Rosalie Cunningham.
Ooh, more like Rosalia Kungalangas.
Like we got a lot, dude. There's a lot if you think about it.
I wouldn't bang her.
Doesn't matter. It's not about what you.
I
would.
know, but I don't know. I don't think that's a good one.
I would fucking eat this girl's asshole.
Yep. So that she's the, what's the highest score?
This girl's a 2.5.
Right?
She's got like a Megan Fox.
What
look
would
to
you
me
do
for
for a
some
3 then? As far
Eat the
Dude,
corn out of her
you're-
shit.
reason. Dude, I'd let her eat my asshole.
Here you go. Terry B, my ruin.
I'd let a 1.5 eat my asshole.
Ooh, she's
I've had
hot.
a 1.5
This girl's hot.
asshole.
What's this girl from?
Her band is she started out as actually an R&B singer, believe it or not. But then she went to metal, and she started with Tura Satana, then My Ruin. She's
I'd say this girl's either 2.5.
Well,
Hmm?
all day long.
so that's up there. So was that one better than Ray's or that Ray's last one? Or,
No, I like this
Rosalie-
girl. This girl to me is she has to put this face on. Like,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Oh, in person she looks just like that. I have pictures with her.
That the girl that he just showed me.
Also, she's like 60 now in real life. That's from like 2000 something.
Oh, I'll still bang her. I don't give a shit.
But even today, she's still hot as shit. She's fucking gorgeous.
I'll bang a 6-year-old.
Who the fuck was her producer? Eric B. or like one of like some real big fucking hip hop dude from the back in the day signed her as an R&B artist.
Blood Ceremony. I don't know her name.
There you go. So we have two so far. We have Rosalie Cunningham and Terry B.
I can't really.
That's Terry B.
I can't really
You
see.
gotta flip through a couple pictures, I guess.
All right, and then
I mean, that's not really a good photo of her.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to think of other ones.
I mean, I'd fuck her.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. I'm sure me banging her would be the worst experience of her life, but
Probably.
she's gonna get it.
I don't know this girl's name yet because I just got into this band, but this is Savage Master.
Gary,
You
like
just
her.
made me think of one.
She's not ugly, dude. Not sad about her at all, personally, but that's just me.
No, she's not bad.
See? Yeah.
But
We're finding some good ones.
right now, Rosalie Cunningham is
Still the number one, huh?
still my number one. I
Who's
mean,
number two? Probably Terry B, and then maybe... Oh, that one might be...
Going for this old one?
I'm too much of a
Hendren?
misogynist. I got nothing.
I'd go with the girl that you just showed me.
Okay.
Sanhedrin?
Who's
Oh,
That
San-
band we saw?
She's not bad. Sanhedrin?
I don't know, man. Oh wait, let's find another photo of her.
Let's see.
Ooh, I got another good one.
Oh, this girl's like she's got that face where like she's had a hard life.
She looks like Iggy Pop in one of the pictures.
She looks. if Iggy Pop and Debbie Harry had a baby, that's who that is.
Hold on, I'm trying to think of... there's a fucking ton, dude.
I got one.
God damn it.
Wendy O. Williams.
Jesus Christ, dude. Come on. Don't fucking... Give it a second. All right.
She did.
Yeah, you know about that, right?
All right.
What?
So this is... I don't know what this girl's name is, but this is the chick from Venom Prison. I can't remember her name, but they're from, like, Ukraine or something.
I can't think of anyone to save my fucking life.
So many, dude. So many.
I don't listen to anyone.
I would, but she's not at the top of the list. You know,
This is going to be at the top of Gary's list.
I'd say 1.75.
Okay.
Play that.
Oh my God.
Does it play? It says 7 seconds. Oh, it's just an image of somebody took it.
The fuck? I know of this person.
Plasmatics.
There you go.
I don't know what the plasmatics are.
No?
No.
I got one for Gary. This is making me dig deep, dude. So this is fucking hilarious to me.
I just like Ray's got like women like at his fingertips. It's like here's one.
This is Bloodline Calligraphy. They were a fucking big deal from like early 2000s.
Ooh. Yeah.
A little thick.
There we go.
That's your kind of.
There we go.
You can look through the pictures. There's a couple.
Come on, tell me you can't be looking at those.
Oof. I don't know about that one, dude.
Okay, what happened to her there?
Hey, man.
What
You're
the
welcome.
You don't want that?
It's not my kind of
No?
thing, dude. No, that does nothing for me. It reminds me of fucking the chick from oof. That reminds me of the chick from fucking Rocky 4. When she was banging fucking
that first photo you showed me, yeah, that girl's getting it bad. She's getting the dick.
All right. Now I'm trying to think. I'm truly thinking of just like lead singers, like front women of bands.
Who's this? Bette Midler? Oh, dude, I would bang Bette Midler
come
anyways.
on, man.
Fucking Sanderson sisters, Hocus Pocus. Come on.
Too easy.
Beaches, I'll give it to her. What do you think I was gonna say? Wouldn't bang her? Get out of here. You don't know me. Fucking the wind beneath my wings. Get out.
What you get, though?
Oh, Bette Midler? Just because she's Bette Midler, she's getting a fucking solid 3.
There you go.
Can't believe Hitler Gary would fuck a Jew.
It's true.
I don't discriminate.
Hitler do.
All right, here you go. I can't fucking stand this band, but I can't remember her name. I think it's Ash Williams, New Year's Day. They did.
Anybody who likes New Year's Day is a cocksucker.
Well, you know exactly one person that loves them. So
This girl, like she.
I can't. I thought she was very hot when I first saw them, and now she did a bunch of work to her face, and she's hard to look at. Ooh, Jesus Christ!
Chelsea Wolf.
Yikes!
Yeah, she's not pretty.
Wow, I never looked up pictures of her.
This
Not
girl's
like
she's a 2.5, but like I don't like the fake ass fucking hair.
No,
and
it's
shit.
real hair, but it's just
Yeah, but
dyed.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh my god. Okay, we got Carrot. Yeah, she's her and Carrot Top are not spending the night over my house.
Shit. I know a ton too. There's a lot in the hardcore world. That's why. So I'm just trying to think of all the different bands.
See, it's weird. Pre losing my virginity, I would have fucked anything, and like up until a certain point, I would have banged anything. But now, like, I'm very selective. You know what I mean? Like my taste, like, and they say that with like food. Like every 7 years your taste buds change. So like you get a different taste for life.
All right, Spirit Box. I know we were talking about it earlier, but might as well bring them up.
You just yeah.
Yeah, but like on the show we didn't talk about it.
I would bang her. But right now the one that Ray gave me is still the number one.
Oof, that's rough.
You know who that is?
Oh yeah.
Who am I looking at now? Oh, is that the Hey, Mickey, you're so fine. Oh, shit. She looks good there.
Right.
Right there.
Yep.
She looks really good outside of the fucking cheerleading outfit.
All right, ready?
What?
This is technically a front woman, but she doesn't sing. That's Nita Strauss.
Oh, yeah, dude. She's a 3 all day.
Okay, so we found one now. Yeah, that's a good one, right?
But if you're telling me I have to choose between her and the girl, Ray still gets it.
You gave this one a fucking bigger rating now.
Yes, but to me,
Interesting. All right, okay.
to me, I find this girl faker compared to that one. That girl to me is all natural.
A little more Barbie-esque. Okay. All right. Let's see.
It takes a lot for me to not want to bang somebody.
Oh, I've noticed.
But, you know, for girls to not want to bang me, it's an easy decision.
All right, ready? Here you go. Slimenstra Hyman from Guar.
I would need to see her outside of the makeup.
You can find pictures.
You can fuck her in the makeup.
That's what she looked like on stage, is all I'm saying. Not today, she looks a little rough. But back then,
I think I would bang her just to be like, dude, I banged the fucking girl from Guar.
There you go. See? I like it. All right.
Sometimes I'll bang for bragging rights, you know?
Let's see. What else do we have?
Do you ever have somebody in your past that, like, you banged that you possibly could have dated, and then they somehow slither back into your life, like, years later, and then you look at them and their life, and you're like, holy shit, did I dodge a bullet?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've had one of those
That's
recently.
a laundry list.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, my God, did I dodge a fucking bullet?
Laundry list. That's the first thing we've said in the last 10 minutes that K-Dog would approve of. Everything else, she's going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm trying to think. Because we talked about a couple on the way here. Hey, Anne H died the other day, apparently.
You know what? Fuck her.
Yeah, I agree.
I had this talk with fucking Courtney yesterday. How people are mourning her and be like, "Oh, it's so sad that she's dead." Fuck you. She did drugs. She was drinking, and she did fucking 2 hit and runs before she crashed into the house and fucking caught it on fire.
And nobody gave a fuck about her period ever anyway.
The one thing I know about her is that I saw her butthole in the remake of Psycho. Because if you frame it correctly, at a certain point, you can actually see her asshole when she's in the
So
shower.
you're saying you framed it correctly.
The fact
No.
that you know that.
I know, but I'm saying you framed it correctly because you saw it.
No, because here's how I found this out.
I'm just going to refill my beverage.
I used to listen to the Kevin Smith podcast all the time, and he talked about it. Somebody brought it up and said, if you frame this at a certain point, you see Anne Heche's butthole. So if you go to Google right now and type in Anne Heche's butthole, you will see it from the movie Psycho.
So you just Googled it.
Yes, I did. I never went. You know what I mean? Like, no, I never like Phoebe Cates from fucking Fast Times. Like, I paused that shit.
Gotcha.
Anne Heche's butthole. I've never done that. If you Google it though, you'll see Anne Heche's butthole.
Okay.
So think about that today, because they're taking her off life support, so she's actually going to officially die.
Oh, they didn't do that already?
No, they kept her on life support till they found people for her organs. but she was officially declared, I guess, like brain dead the other day. But they kept her on the machines.
I just looked through like a year's worth of like songs, and I don't think I found one female singer.
That's weird.
I mean, granted, listen, there's not much that I won't bang. If I were single, I would probably be the worst human being in the world. I'd be like my old friend Ray.
Ain't nothing wrong with fucking.
No, but like, I don't know. At this age, it would be played out. Like, imagine if you...
It wouldn't be if...
Imagine if you put work in and had desire to want to bang.
Hold on. There's a difference between putting work in and just fucking.
But when I say putting work in, I mean putting work in to get laid. Not like imagine if you put work in and we're like, you know what? I'm going to go out this weekend and I'm going to bang 4 girls. At a certain point, that you would just be like, oh, well, I'm too old for this. Now, I feel at the age of 39, I'm too old for it.
I don't feel like I'd feel too old for it. I'd feel like I ain't putting in work to bang 4
Well, yeah,
girls.
that's why I said if you put work in.
Yeah.
But then again, too, like at your age, right? What would you try to go for? Would you go for younger girls or would you go for girls your age? Because if you go for girls your age, sometimes it's a gamble. You don't know what you're going to get when it comes to looks.
I don't know.
And you, to me, I feel like you ain't banging no ugly.
No. And I don't know. I guess it would be whatever I felt was available.
But I don't know. There's usually a lot of people, say your age, who ain't looking to just bang.
Right.
They're looking to settle down because they got 3 kids
Right.
and they need to fucking, find a home.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're going to be able to fit into your room with your vinyls.
That's why I said whatever's available.
But like I said, all that's available is the women who are looking to settle down with 3 kids.
What I walk into.
A bunch of not.
Then they're not on
down.
my list.
Yep.
But what if they're into you and they're hot?
If they're looking to settle down,
Well, what if they want to bang you? And then it turns into like, oh, I like banging you. Why don't we just make it into a relationship?
what did this just turn into, Dr. Phil?
Could be. You don't know.
I'm interested. Also,
I'm wondering where this is going.
it sucks they cut a big ass tree down over there, but I don't think it's stopping what would normally. So see how it's going right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been coming through anyway. Sorry.
Yeah. I got glasses.
Now we're good. What's the scenario? Lay it on me.
I was talking about at a certain point in at your age, do you realize that like if you were single and you're just banging to bang, at what point do you feel like, oh wow, this is really old. I'm too old to just be having random sex with all these girls. And I said,
Never.
I feel ridiculous at 39.
I don't feel like I would feel too old. I'd feel like I don't want to put any work to this. If we're gonna fuck, we're gonna fuck.
If tomorrow me and her broke up, I would be single for the rest of my life. I've told her that. I'm on record right now. I'll say it a million times. That's it. I'm never doing this again. This is the fucking last one. I want no part of it. I don't want to start all over again. 9 years into this one, again, back into this. If this somehow fails, I'm fucking all set. So, I'm just going to go do whatever the fuck I want. And whatever happens, happens. Now, I have a threshold. I have different opinions about what I would let into. So, say I was single tomorrow. I literally, even before her, I won't date anybody with kids now, even when me and her got back together. So say we didn't and I was still dating other people. Nobody with kids because I don't want kids, right? And I don't want to be dad to somebody. I'm just being honest. I already have one. I'm good.
Well, I think Gary was talking about just fucking.
No, yeah,
Not
but that's what I'm
even
saying. I won't even do that.
Yeah, but what?
Because that's what they're looking for. The women that have kids,
Yeah.
that's what they're looking. They're looking for you to be dad.
But the scenario would be like if he was out there putting work in to try to get laid, would he be?
The hard part is nowadays is
be-
finding somebody that's single and not.
Would he be looking at girls who are
Not with
younger,
kids.
or would he be looking at girls his age? And my theory was
Depends on how much younger. I won't
Right,
date anybody in their 20s.
Right. If
I won't. I have
wouldn't
nothing in
either.
common with them. Why would I do that?
Like,
Doesn't matter how hot
depends
they
on,
are.
I'm old, so younger could be
At
fucking
that point, you
35.
feel like a parent.
Yeah. I honestly, and this is weird, I noticed this recently about myself, that I've noticed that, say you're standing with a bunch of dudes at work, right? And I explained this to somebody the other day. I hung out with 2 girls from my work after we had our meeting the other day. My friend, I'm not going to say their names, but 2 girls. I've known them both for a while. And we were kind of talking about that, and I'm like, like if you two like walked by me, I'd acknowledge the fact that you were attractive, but I wouldn't hit on you because you're both too young. Like they're just both too young. One's 29 and I've known her for a long time. The other one's like 31. I'm like, you're both just are. Like I wouldn't even try. Like I would go, good looking, right? Like I can acknowledge somebody that's attractive without trying to hit on them.
That's where me and you differ because you would kind of acknowledge it. I wouldn't give them the time of the day because I would be like, well, these girls aren't interested in me anyways, so why would I even glance at them? Because me,
you might think that way. I know
the
what
body
I can
dysmorphia to me.
I get that half of it though.
The
I was explaining that too.
The body dysmorphia that I have is.
Yeah.
Nobody's looking
You're
at
still
me.
stuck that you're fat.
Oh, dude.
We talked about it. Me and you have the same thing. The difference is I know what I can do. I know what I can do. I can do some fucking damage. I just don't.
I've never been on the prowl. Where,
see, I did have a phase where
I was never on the prowl.
I had that phase in my life, and I went through it, and I went, it didn't get me any more.
Girls could be talking to me, and they could be hardcore flirting with me.
And
no clue.
The amount of girls that hit on me now, I shrug. It happens all the time. I don't care. I also like what I was getting to with my statement there was, at this point in my life, I noticed that I'm more attracted to girls older than me. Like, and I mean, like,
me too.
I now look at girls in their like 50s, will say and go, fucking right there, we got, because if you've taken care of yourself that long, like you're gonna be like that forever. So that means you have longevity, right? And normally people in their 40s and 50s, you've already gone through relationships. So if you're single at that point, that means that's by choice. That's not because you fucked up in life. So like I find I'm attracted to like, what will I be able to have a conversation with you? Like obviously you have to be physically attracted to the person too, but I'm attracted to like not taking on debt. I'm attracted to not taking on baggage. I'm attracted to fucking not dealing with like 4 kids that fucking dad's in jail and not taking care of. Like I'm attracted to like somebody who just has a strong will. Yeah, like I'm attracted. Like I'm attracted to people who like are self-made, sufficient, intelligent people that you can hold a conversation with. So I really am like I now find myself being attracted to people, and I'm like, aesthetically you might not exactly be like I can look at like Nita Strauss, right? Gorgeous, beautiful. Every guy in the world would think she's amazingly hot. She's very attractive. I wouldn't hit on that girl. I would hit on somebody that looks a little less attractive than that because I also want like longevity in there somewhere. You know what I mean? So my brain truly goes to that. So I catch on to that myself. I think that's where you've hit a certain point of maturity where I
started feeling that same way about the same age you are.
Right? Yeah. It's just you hit a certain point. You're like we all have that like hot teacher thing, but this is not that. This is like, oh no, you're 50 and you look like you're fucking 30, and that's hard to do. That means you've done something right in life.
I mean, I don't think about it like that.
Like you have your own money, you have your own vehicle. You're not dependent on somebody else. You're not dependent on child support. You're not, like I find that attractive. I find like self-sufficiency more attractive than looks a lot of the time. And I truly mean that. So that's just me. So I didn't mean to jump in on the conversation you guys have, but hopefully that helps what you were saying. What was your point of it? Sorry.
I was just asking him how he would go about things. Like,
well, he is single. They are both single.
Yes, he is. But like,
I
don't know Ray as much as I know Steve. So like, when you tell me that Ray has a type, and when you say what the type is, sometimes I'm like, no, that can't be because he's living in a fantasy world. When you're like, oh, he loves the Debbie loves Dallas.
He does though.
But like, I feel like there's not a lot of girls out there.
There aren't. Why do you think he's single?
Jesus.
Did you fucking blow ass again?
Oh, fucking did.
That's why you're single. Not on your own, just because you fucking got stank ass farts.
Wow. Goddamn.
Bomb.
Holy shit. Woo, boy.
Gary's smelling his dirty fucking mic thing.
Don't let that get in your eyes.
You're gonna give us all pink eyes.
I might.
No, I mean, I look at it like, just like that. I do think some people have a hard time with the thought of being alone, and I think that's the way you're thinking about it.
I don't
think either one. I never wanted to. I appreciate that.
I never wanted to be alone, but like also when I was younger, in my head, you are programmed to be like, okay, you need to get a job.
Yeah.
You need to start a family.
Yeah, I know
you need to have kids. And at my point, and like at my age, I thought that I would have already been married, kids.
I get that.
Blah blah blah, but I'm not. So like, I feel that my time is running out.
You also buy toys.
They're collectibles.
You buy toys.
collectibles.
So you feel like it's incomplete.
You also go to Disney and wear Crocs.
That's
Listen,
the style.
I don't want to be alone.
Listen,
Nobody wants to be alone.
No,
but are you comfortable being alone? Is the difference?
Yes, I don't want to be alone as an old man.
yeah, but don't you
But
ever?
I also don't want to settle.
Not that you're. Yeah, but do you ever put yourself out there where you're like, maybe today I might meet somebody?
I'm never closed off to it. I'm just super picky.
I get
And
that.
when there's something I see, as you know, I just go for it.
I just I look at it like say I was single tomorrow, right? Like I've had offers since I haven't been single, and I would probably have more offers if I wasn't like single. I wouldn't just jump on every one of them.
No.
Because, when I was
I
younger,
had
I
my
would've.
on the prowl moments in my 30s.
Yeah,
really.
exactly. When I was younger, I absolutely.
I probably had 20 women in my 30s.
See, I've been back with Kristen. We've been back together 9 years, right? So I'm 37. So since I was 28. So I like my 30s. She owns my 30s. She's got them. Like I'm not fucking. I got all that done when I was in my 20s. I got all that shit done a long time ago.
Yeah.
I did. I fucking ran through, whatever I had to run through, did my thing. And I'm glad I got it out of my system. Because now I look at it, I'm like, I mean, I still think, again, you still get attracted to things. Like, you still you still can find, again, like the two girls I had beers with the other day. They're great. Both of them are great people. I've known one of them a really long time. The other one I don't know as long. But they're both awesome. And both, have their own things going on. And I said it flat out. I'm like, look, if you guys walked in, if I was sitting here in a bar with my friends, 100% I'd go, oh, not like every dude does that. And my point with them was girls do it too. Girls are worse. Girls are fucking bad with shit like that. Like girls have said things to me that I would never in my life say to a girl.
Yeah.
Like never in my life.
Girls can be way more forward than guys can.
Fucking the shit I've heard people say to me, dude. I would never in my life have the balls to say to somebody. It blows my mind sometimes.
Girls can be even physically way more forward.
Oh, holy shit, dude.
Because, guys generally, they still feel safe if a girl does something. If a guy does something to a girl,
Well,
they don't feel safe.
I look at it, and I've even used this. So you're a bigger fella, right? So I also have this, and where my other fear is, especially nowadays, I go, I'm really handicapped or handcuffed because I'm a big, imposing looking motherfucker. I know what I am,
Yeah.
So if something happened and somebody fucking beat me up or hit me or what, I can't do anything back because Jesus Christ, what the fuck would happen to them? And on top of that, if somebody made up a lie or something about me, what do? There's nothing you can do, right?
Yeah.
So you're fucked. So either you're fucked. That's another reason why I've learned to just step back. Mm-hmm. Especially, I also it gives me anxiety thinking about if you guys were to try to be on the prowl right now. Good luck, man. With what?
Yeah.
The world's fucking crazy right now.
But here's the thing.
With
at,
what?
At our age.
So you're gonna go meet a new girl, and you immediately you're gonna have to go. Oh, are you vaccinated or not?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, man.
Plus, just at
Fuck
our age,
outta
it's
here.
tough because you don't want to go much younger because you have nothing in common with them. And then, two, all the girls our age have kids.
Well,
and have
that was
all
my
this
thing.
baggage.
So,
Yeah, it's right. So you have to be picky.
Right.
There's a lot of people that don't have those morals, though, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
me or him?
No, you figure that one out. But I'm just kidding. My point is everybody looks at things, but you had a good point with the potty dysmorphia thing because I do have that. Again, I look when Ray goes, "Oh, you're fat." I love the fact that Ray says it because that really is how I feel. About
Well,
it.
fucking last time Ray called me fat, I went on a fucking another diet and I lost all his weight again.
There you go. I motivated you.
Would you grab both of them?
Fat shit.
Keep talking shit and give me your goddamn debit card.
I'm not talking. I'm actually saying really nice things. Am I not?
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything bad.
Yeah.
It's this one.
You just found bonus
Yeah, just when you put it back and put it back that way because it's broken here and it keeps it fucking right here.
in that one.
Right here. Just like that. Just put them both on the table for now. Yeah, just put them on the spirits for now. I don't know, some basic roll too, like a Philadelphia roll or something, or not a Philadelphia roll, I don't know, just buy a couple sushi rolls. Buy whatever, man. Go for it. Fuck it. I'll make more money. So I don't know. I think it's just fuck that.
I just don't have a lot in common with a lot of people.
I think that's the other thing. I think. Well, when I
You mean you're not gonna find a girl out there who's gonna fucking look at your fucking pit glasses and be like, "Damn kid, I
I
want to
could
jump those."
definitely-
Oh, bro, I got
definitely
pit
find some.
vipers too. So
I can definitely find some.
Oh, go to Ralph's. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Trust me. You've never been to Ralph's, have you?
No.
Oh.
You should go. You'd like. Ralph's.
Oh, let's go. The 4th. Let's go. It's the middle of the day, and it's a flea market. That's fucking you all day long.
Yeah. The flea market.
Yeah, but then,
Yeah, it's a
but then
hardcore
I gotta
market.
fucking see a show.
So what? It's free, and it's outside. You're just hanging out, dude.
It's outside. You can leave. You can walk away.
Half of the last night I was at my truck.
What
Like
day?
while the movie was on, I've seen the movie 1,000 times. I'm
What
just-
day is it?
Fourth.
It's the 4th.
Third
It's a
or
Sunday. Saturday. September
Next
4th.
day's Labor Day. Do you have it off? I
Yeah,
do.
everybody's got it off.
I got it off.
Labor Day, I gotta work Labor
Yeah,
Day.
I'm pretty sure I have Labor Day off.
Everybody does. Kids are back at school
Except for
that when
Gary.
we all have it off.
Except for Gary.
Yeah, but you work 3rd, right? So you.
Well,
wouldn't be
no,
working
they
until-
changed our shit. I go in at like 2 o'clock now.
That's fucking weird. In the morning?
No, in the afternoon.
Oh, so you're not
still
third
good.
shift anymore?
Well, but I do like 12-hour shifts a day, so I end up
What do you
getting
do?
out.
4? Like 3 days on, 2 days off?
Well, they broke up my days. I do like 2 days on, a day off, 2 days on,
Okay.
2 days off.
So either way, if it's fucking 2 in the afternoon, you're good.
You don't work. Do you have Sundays off though, right?
I have Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays off.
It's a Sunday. You're not gonna be there. We're not gonna be there all night. It's literally. It starts at fucking like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I guess.
What are you talking? How would you? It's you got a free ride, flea market, with hardcore and punk rock and everything else that you like, and we all like. Ralph's.
Hot women. Lots of hot women.
Oh my God.
What good does that do me?
Oh, a lot. You still like to look, right?
You like to jerk off.
I'm not dead.
I barely. If I see a hot girl, I'm not gonna go home in my mind.
Why
and
you
jerk
watch
off
the
to her.
movies?
She's got a point.
I watch pornos.
I used to
You
jerk
just
off to movies.
motherfucker on the ride home. You said you fucking watched some girls' titties in a fucking horror movie and fucking jerked off to.
No,
recently.
no. I said
Am I wrong?
True Detective.
And he slow stopped to
Whatever
see
it is.
He
It's
slow
a
stopped
TV show.
it.
What
True
the fuck does it
Detective.
matter?
That was like fucking like 7 years ago.
He also slow stopped
You can't do it
American
now?
Psycho to see that butthole.
No, I did not. First of all, it's not American Psycho. It's the remake of Psycho. And I looked at a still frame of Anne Heche's butthole. Everybody who's listening to this, I
paused
want
the
you,
video.
Joe Walsh, I want you to just Google Anne Heche's butthole.
Somebody
And
do
you'll
that right
see
now.
it.
Somebody Google Anne Heche's butthole right now.
Yeah.
Gary, do it.
We're all, you know what? We're all going to, in honor of Anne Heche passing away today.
Listen, are we officially signing? Are we all going to go on the 4th? I'm going no matter what. So
Yeah.
you guys literally have a free ride.
Yeah.
And it's a free show. So like you don't have to pay anything. You're just hanging out.
I'll go.
And what the fuck else are you going to do?
If I'm not doing anything that day with Courtney, I will go.
Motherfucker, we're making plans right now.
Right now.
I understand, but I think I might already have something to do that day.
You better figure it
Why don't
out.
you find out? Let us know. We important. It's a fucking field trip, boy. We've been trying to get you up there for actually tonight. They're playing the Crow and the Craft tonight.
Yeah, I know.
That's,
wanna
not
go up
that's
there
a
for-
butt crack, you fucking idiot.
Look deep.
That's a butt crack.
That's not. Look.
100% a butt
You
crack.
can see the brownness of the
cannot-
butthole.
You cannot
That's
see.
Can't.
No, you cannot.
You
That's a fucking shadow.
picky
That's
motherfuckers.
You take the fucking. That's
Have
a
you
butt
ever
crack.
seen a butthole from the top?
I've eaten plenty buttholes.
You are full of shit.
That is
Literally.
the name of the episode. I have eaten many buttholes.
Hold on.
We got to get back to
But
the
I'm
regular
saying
shows like this.
over the top.
I miss
you
regular
can't see
shows.
someone's asshole from over the top.
Shitting into the water?
No, but
She's
that ain't
being
no butthole.
murdered.
Ain't no butthole I ever seen.
That's butthole.
That's
not-
That ain't a butthole.
Anne Heche's butthole. R.I.P.
Motherfucker, that's stained
that's
fucking
ass-
brown ass
that's
asshole
ass
skin.
crack.
That's what
No.
that is.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Anne Heche. I
That
saw
lady
your
was walking
butthole.
by, That was awesome.
That's brown stained upper crack.
Nope.
That's what that is.
Nope. That's butthole.
That's not even shit on.
That's
it.
Hollywood
That's
actress
just how your
butthole.
asshole looks.
That's upper crack.
That's just how a
Hollywood-
fucking ass crack look, homie.
Yeah, that ain't an asshole, bro.
That's Hollywood.
That ain't no
actress
butthole. It's,
Yes,
it's
it is.
an ass
See
crack.
that?
I
You
ain't
look
even
inside,
show you ate asshole before.
You know what? I've eaten asshole.
Listen. I know the difference between a fucking starfish when I see one.
I was gonna say.
Trust me when I tell you right now.
only see a bunch of lines.
Yeah, that is. That is.
I didn't see any
Listen,
lines.
hey,
ain't eating no buttholes.
do it look like this?
Yeah.
No. All right. My mouth looks like a butthole. Figure it out.
Motherfucker tried to show me a butthole ain't a butthole.
How did this just become Black Hour all of a sudden?
Look at that.
We all
you know
just
who that
became
is?
ghetto.
That's the girl from The Wraith. Sherry Lynn Fenn. That's her
No,
butthole.
that's nice.
That's her
No,
butthole.
but that ain't a butthole either. It's
That's a
butt crack.
butthole.
It's a butt crack, dude.
Sherry Lynn Fenn's
That is not a
butthole.
butthole.
That's not a butthole.
Hollywood actress butthole.
It's a butt crack.
That's like
You're
a
not-
unicorn.
It's a butt
That's
crack.
a unicorn. You
Butt
never
crack.
see butthole in films.
The butthole is there, but it's shaped.
No,
Yeah.
no. You see more dongs in movies than fucking buttholes.
Nowadays, yeah.
Oh, that's true. I don't think I've ever seen a
Unless
butthole
you
in
see a
movie.
guy
Never seen
getting
a butthole.
banged in his butthole like Strange by the Lake.
No, you never see butthole in that movie. You see a lot of dick. You see cum.
I thought you see a guy getting banged in the butt.
Yeah, but you never see an asshole. You never see a fucking asshole. Like
No,
a
but you
butthole.
see a dick going in a butt.
I don't think
But
so.
you never see an asshole.
No, you see a guy getting blown.
I thought you seen him fucking. I thought he's banging.
Turns out you're gonna have to do some homework
Gary
tonight.
had some fantasies.
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna-
did.
I'm gonna have to- well, you know what? Is it still on
It's
Shudder?
a good thing you guys show me that
sure.
shit when I'm blackout drunk and don't remember it.
You might actually enjoy the movie. It's a good movie, dude. You just gotta get over that whole
First
like,
of all,
oh, good
he
guy
won't.
thing.
He won't because if he wanted to enjoy a movie like that, he would watch Brokeback Mountain and enjoy it for the love
I was talking
story
about.
it was.
I literally talked about Brokeback Mountain last night and told Rosie and her boyfriend that they need to watch it.
It's one of the greatest love stories
One of
ever.
the best movies ever.
It's one of the movies,
fucking best
it'll,
movies I've ever seen in my life.
It'll bum you the fuck out. Forbidden
It's
Love.
fucking phenomenal. That movie. If you don't like that movie, you're a piece of shit.
You know what I say about this podcast? I don't know how to quit you.
Guessing that.
Crying already, Gary. I'm
I'm
crying
guessing
already.
that's some gay line.
It's not.
Don't be such a goddamn homophobe.
The movie's
It's
amazing.
2020 motherfucking 2.
Ain't about gay. It's about love.
It's love.
I was just talking about being happy. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Don't hide behind old fucking shit like that.
What are you talking about, you fag?
Uh-oh.
I mean, you bundle of sticks.
Oh, people over there must be hearing this and going, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
And Hace's butthole.
And a butthole. It's just a butt crack.
No, it's a butthole. Hollywood butthole. The
right.
unicorns of movies.
I'm
We
gonna.
gotta end this.
Oh no! Wait.
Are we gonna have
shit.
to use Anash's butt crack as the fucking photo for the show?
It's definitely a butt crack.
I think we.
All I'm saying is I miss the regular show. As much as I like listening to music, I do miss this shit. This is my favorite shit.
Yeah.
This is where we shine.
Yeah,
boys.
that's right, because I'm the best.
Well,
Yes, but I bring a certain element that
You
brings
help.
out the fun.
you help. You're certainly a fun guy. It's a mushroom.
Because sometimes when you guys don't do regular, sometimes when you guys do regular shows, and it's just the three of you guys, the only time I find it really, really enjoyable is when you guys are drinking.
Well, yeah.
Because the alcohol brings out the goodness and like say.
I've been drinking this whole time.
That's what that is. That's alcohol. I thought it was just water.
No,
fucking.
it's vodka and ginger ale. You fucking idiot.
What the fuck do I
Does that
know?
look like water to you?
I don't know.
It's ginger ale.
Could be fucking gross ass Warwick tap water.
It's ginger ale. Yeah, I've been drinking this whole time.
Well, I don't know. What the fuck do I know?
You know why? Because I can handle my shit. I don't sound like a fucking goofy asshole when I drink. I just get a little more animated.
Who sounds like a goofy asshole when they drink and smoke too much?
A lot of. That's why he hasn't been drinking. He hasn't, right? You haven't had anything?
Since when?
Almost a month, right?
July 21st.
Did something happen?
I'm just deciding to cut the fucking cord for right now.
Cut it just for a while.
For
or-
a while.
I think
who
it's for a
knows?
while. We and him had a really good conversation about it last week, and I hope what I said to you meant something, because it was just me and you,
Yeah.
and it was more or less a powwow. And I gave him how long are we? So we used to do motivational shit
Almost
too.
2.5.
We haven't done. We have time for this. It was I told him that he needs to set a new reward system for himself, and that's what his problem is. And I think that made sense, and it seems like it. I don't know. Seems like it made sense. That when we were talking about it last week, it seemed like it made sense because it's not me picking on you or
Yeah,
anything.
but when
else
you
like
say
that.
reward system, like
So
what is the reward?
So the way it started was he asked me. He goes, we were talking about it at work or whatever, and he's like,
Is this fine that you guys talk about this on here?
Yeah, it wasn't anything bad. It wasn't like a. It wasn't
Well, no,
like
like
we
I
cried
mean,
or heart
this,
to heart. It was just
yeah,
it
but
was
this is him
it
putting.
was two friends talking. That's all. And and I'll be honest with you, after the conversation, my brain, like, I needed that conversation. It wasn't just Ray. I needed it too. Because I need to change my own reward system. So, fucking, to sum it up a little bit, he said, do you think I'm crazy that I'm excited to go back on nights soon? Because during the summer he works days. And I said, do you want my honest opinion? Because I don't think he thought I was going to say that. And he said, well, yeah. And I went, yeah, I 100% think you're crazy. I've worked second shift, I've worked third shift, and it makes me want to kill myself. And I think as soon as I said that, me and him, like, we got to have a true friendship conversation. And I explained to him that I think he should try to get on first shift for a little while and change his life pattern. Because right now, like, his reward system is he when he gets out of work, nobody's around. He's by himself. He's secluded. All he has to himself is weed and booze, and he drinks himself stupid while he's sitting in his house doing nothing because you can't go out. You're not going to go out driving around on a Wednesday night when nobody else is around. So his lifestyle right now is based off of working a certain way because he has nothing else going. He doesn't have kids. He doesn't have so because he doesn't have these responsibilities that other people like I might have, right? He has patterned his life to be able to get hammered, but when he's by himself, there's nobody to upset, there's nobody to offend, there's nobody to like. Dobby can come out and he doesn't even realize that he comes out. When he's around people, he drinks the same way that he does when he's by himself every night, right? So there's no like. I drink. I after a long day of work and going to the gym, I reward myself with a couple of vodka sodas, whatever I drink, right? I don't drink fucking a 24 pack of beer every single night. I drink 1 or 2 vodkas. Like this is my 3rd one, right? Very slow, very methodical. It helps me sleep. It helps me fucking stay calm. That's just what I do. Him smoking, I don't. If all he wants to do is smoke weed, he's fine. If all he wants to do is drink, he's fine. It's when he does too much of either because he drinks in excess, because he doesn't have a reward system. Because the issue right now is when he gets home, he's completely by himself, can't go anywhere. So why not? I'm just gonna get fucked up. So he can allow himself to drink a half a bottle of booze every night, or however many beers he wants, and there's no repercussions because he doesn't have any. Like, he's not gonna lose his house. He doesn't have bills and overhead. He doesn't have kids that he's got to wake up to. He doesn't have dogs that he has to get up and feed. He's alone, right? So there's no reward system. I said if you worked during the day, like a morning shift, and got out at a normal time, maybe you'd fucking go to the gym. Maybe you'd, find a hobby. Maybe you'd do something different, and then maybe only have 1 or 2 beers a night if you even wanted to. Because then you earned it. You worked all day, you worked out, you did something different, you did something strenuous or hard or whatever, and then you deserve that. But you also realize that now I have to wake up at a certain time in the morning, right? And you're out when other people are around. So it's different. When you work 3rd shift or 2nd shift, you're secluded, and there's no repercussions. And the problem is when he drinks in public, there's a ton of repercussions. And then it's because he's not used to being around a lot of people, right? So the reward system thing is like I work 9 hours a day. I get up, feed my dogs, take them out, fucking get dressed, go to work, go to the gym for 2 or 3 hours, and if I have to come home and get fucking food, I do. If I have to get or cook, I do. If I have to do my laundry, I do. I take my dogs out. Like, I have shit that I have to do before I can even pour one. And then by the time I can, it's like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I only have enough time to have 1 or 2, and I can't get hammered because I have to get up again the next day. But I've gotten so much more done. Where he fucking stays up until 4 o'clock in the morning getting hammered every night, or did, and then he allows himself to sleep until fucking whatever time before he has to go to work.
I just don't really feel like drinking too much anymore. It's just not on my brain.
Maybe so, but my point is but what drove you to that though? It's you might not want to acknowledge this, but that's what it is, dude. And like but what did something finally wake you up? Yes, but at the same time, if you changed your pattern, your life pattern, right? Like
I'm also just know that me comfortably doing what I'm doing right now.
That's fine too.
I'm sick of the blackouts. I'm sick of the.
But what causes that though? It's a long-term fucking thing.
It could be lack of sleep. It could be
a lot of
schedules when people are doing.
It's
things.
what I'm.
It could be a lot of things.
It's because you're by yourself all the time. So there's no repercussions.
Yeah.
Because if you get hammered by yourself at your house, whether it was when you lived on your own or where you live now, there's nobody there to offend every night.
Drink in public anyway.
Right, but that's my point though. So the once in a while when you do, you think you can still drink like you do every night.
Which
and
I'm
you
more
can't.
comfortable not doing it in general and just doing this.
So
that's my
all I'm saying is
zone.
like, yeah. So you might never pick up a glass of whiskey again.
Yeah.
Awesome. Or if you go, hey man, maybe I just needed some time off and started evaluating my we had a good conversation about how you wanted to start working out.
Yeah.
Would it or would it not be easier to get in a solid routine if you didn't work 3rd shift and you worked out when normal people worked out? It would.
It's not 3rd shift, 2nd shift.
It's the same fucking thing, dude. 3rd and 2nd shift are the exact same thing. And there's no arguing that it's not. Because you're up when nobody else is. We have this conversation.
People are up.
All right, who the fuck is up other than Juice?
2nd shift?
Yeah.
When he gets out at 10:30 at night, what's going on a Wednesday night? What do you do?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, because most people at that point are going to bed.
That's my fucking point, dude.
You there's no way that when you get out of work.
But hon, if he had a wife or kids or dogs, if he got out of work, he'd go right to bed, get up early, do a bunch of shit before he went to work. He doesn't do that.
Yeah.
So there's no reward system. It's just get fucked up, sleep, get fucked up, sleep, get fucked. And it's just a vicious cycle.
My reward system doesn't come until the weekend. I
You also don't drink like me and him.
Right. That's what I mean.
You don't do anything like me and him.
No. But my reward system comes on the weekend. I don't do anything during the week. I work and I sleep, and that's pretty much it. Even though the stuff I have to do during the week, I wait till the weekend.
I think it's awesome that you guys have a reward system because I don't have anything. I just go through life every day. It's
bullshit. I've never been to Florida, motherfucker. You just went. I don't want to hear that shit. That's bullshit.
Yeah, but when you say,
That's a negative thought process. That's exactly
dude,
what I'm
that's
talking
all I live in.
But when you go out, when you go out to fucking Savers and shit, that's something you like to do. That's part of your reward.
Yeah, but here's the thing. When I go out to Savers, it is maybe once in a fucking blue moon.
Gary, how many times have you been on an airplane in your life?
Then you should do it more often.
I don't do anything. That's my problem.
Well, you should.
Because I don't have
Yeah, but-
motivation.
But most people
But
don't.
you, but you
we-
don't.
But
we-
most people don't.
We can't even get with dude. It would take fucking 3 podcasts for you guys to get inside my head and for me to explain to you all the problems that I have.
No, but that's the thing, dude. Everybody has those problems, Gary.
Yes, I understand.
That's not just you.
But
That's the
most,
thing.
yeah, but
We all do.
most people are willing to work through them and try to fix things. Me, I'm so beaten down with life that I'm just like I just go through the motions now.
Yeah,
So,
but
like,
everybody's like that, dude. I am too, man. I just don't show it. I won't. I also don't like pity parties for myself. I'm not saying you do, but like
no,
I won't
I
let
don't
myself
pity
get
party
like
either.
that.
That's why, like,
I won't look at. I have no other. I put myself in a position. I'm poor, dude. I live paycheck to paycheck. I live in a fucking situation where everything I do, every move I make is calculated. That's why I can't go to Florida or vacations. That's why I can't do long term things. That's why I can't go out and buy fucking $500 worth of records like these guys. I can't do it. But then they might look at me and go, "Well, you want a house? You have a brand new car." Like, so, what's beneficial to you? Everybody's reward system is different, man. It's how you look at it. So, like, I'm also not like I've been at a point where I've been lower than anybody in the fucking world you'll ever meet, and I've been at the top of the fucking mountain to what I thought success would be, and I find that I like somewhere in the middle, right? So, would I like to make a little bit more money, be a little bit less stressed? Yes. But like, what am I willing to get? What am I willing to do and/or give up to get to that point? Right? You could fix your problems. You could all of us, everybody sitting here could fix our own problems. It's up to you, dude, to do that. And again, I'm preaching to the choir. I should take a lot of my own advice because I don't. Like I literally do, and I'm famous at my work for I do the bare minimum, and I'm still better than half of the other fucking people. I just got a reward. Literally, I won an award for it. Like I don't do shit, dude. I show up, man. And that's it. I do the fucking bare minimum of my work, and I'm that much better than everybody else. What happens if I fucking actually put a little bit of effort into it? I'd make crazy money. But you know what else would happen? I'd be fucking stressed out. I wouldn't be home. I'd constantly be on my fucking phone. Like, so,
Yeah.
and I've done that to
gotta
myself
see
before.
what's worth it to you.
What's worth it to you? I've just found that at this point in my life, I would rather just get by comfortably enough to be like, I just don't want to live stressfully, dude. I would rather.
That's how I feel.
I would, instead of fucking worrying about like saving money to go on trips and do all these other things, I want to make enough money to make sure I don't lose my house, make sure I can make my car payment, make sure my dogs are fed, and be able to sit in that fucking chair and watch the sunset every night. And that's all I care about right now. That might change at some point, but like that's it. But it's up to you to decide where that is, man. Like if you wanted to not work third shift or whatever, you could do it if you wanted to. You just, I think you get in your own head a lot. From what I've noticed, as your friend, I see it.
dude, I live in my head.
But that's my point, though. It's you're acknowledging that because you don't drink, you don't like you're very stubborn. When another one of these fucking assholes, you can go fuck himself.
Dude, I'm so lucky that I don't have vices. Because if I
I know.
did, I would have killed myself with alcohol or drugs years ago. Because I do
I
not
agree.
know how to stop myself from things, and like that's another reason. Like,
Well, you said it earlier about the ICP thing. Like right when you were an ICP fan, you needed everything.
Yeah.
You're either all.
that's
or
my
nothing.
personality. Yeah,
He's all or nothing.
I'm
too.
all or nothing with everything.
But so,
like-
but you can train yourself to not be.
Oh, I
You just can. Like it's everybody can do. Everybody is able. Everybody is able and can do it. It's just you need to decide. You need to wake up and go, I just need to. That's what I need to do. And again, preaching to the choir. I'm not that motivated either. Trust me. Like if I was that motivated, I wouldn't be 280 pounds right now.
I'm not motivated to do anything. I would rather live in what the fuck's that word?
Mediocrity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I would rather live in my own head with the negative thoughts that I have than to actually put effort in to try. Because if I try and fail, I will never ever step out
So,
of my comfort zone.
No joke. We're actually similar in that regard.
Dude,
so
me and you
when I
are
used to-
like the same people, like mentally.
Yeah.
We're both fucked up. We both have fucking issues. We're
Yeah.
like literally the same person. The more of you actually think about it.
yeah.
And it's like my whole life, I've been afraid to do anything to better myself.
I
People have told me this all the time that like if I just apply myself, I
Yeah, I
could
hate that
probably
shit.
get.
Even though I'm saying it, I hate it because
I know it's true,
Yeah.
but I don't want to step out of comfort because if I do and fail,
I have a saying that
I
might
will
make sense.
never ever.
So most people aim for the skies, right? Or really have like high, like they set high goals or high. I aim low and I'm never disappointed.
It's like the Vince Vaughn from fucking
swear to God,
Dodgeball.
There was a point where I was selling cars and I was making more money than I ever made, and I fucking was living outside of my means because I was keeping up with the rat race. Because I never in my life thought I was going to be able to live a job where have a job where I could wear like a tie and a fucking I lived in something that I never thought I was going to be able to do, right? So I let it get away from me. Started becoming somebody that I didn't like, right? And then my health started slipping. 320 fucking pounds. So you remember 2011 through like 13, skinny, muscly. Everybody thought I was on drugs because I worked out so much. No, that was hard work, dude, is what I put into that, right? Then I get into a job that I never thought I'd be able to get into, making more money than I'd ever be able to make. But then all I can fucking eat is fast food because that's all I have time for. I'm working 60, 70 hours a week. I don't have time to fucking go to the gym. I'm constantly stressed about the next sale, the next thing, the next this, because you're constantly trying to make more and more and more and more and more and more money. Like you get you start becoming like, you get sucked into it. If you start eating the fucking bullshit, you believe the bullshit. So you start getting fucking competitive with your coworkers and like, oh, yo, I just sold the fucking car and I made fucking $1,500 in one shot. And then the next person, like, so now you want to beat that guy and you want to be number one. And it's like they train you to be vicious. They train you to be a fucking attack dog. And like once you start doing that, me and her started having problems. I fucking was bigger than I've ever been weight wise. My fucking neck, I had a pinched nerve in my neck. I lost fucking feeling in my right arm for fucking 3 years.
Here he comes.
He can go fuck himself. But like my point is like, so all these problems started happening, right? And then it's like a woe is me. Like, well now, fuck, I have more money than I've ever had before, but I have no life. I can't do anything. So I'm making all this money, but I can't do anything with it. So what did I start doing? Start spending at excess. I start buying shit I don't need or doing things I don't like. So I've done it. So I'm somebody that like, here's what I've learned about myself. When I let myself become competitive, I'm fucking vicious. I set my goals so high. If I don't hit them, I become more fucking sick because if I don't achieve them, I hit lows and I hit deep dark depressions because I let myself down, right? So what I've learned is I can't be that guy. So what I do now is I don't compete with anybody. I show up. I exist. And I do what I want. And what I want is sit here with my friends every weekend. And I don't give a fuck if this goes up. I'm sitting here with my fucking friends and I smoke a cigar or I go to a fucking concert or I hey, fuck it. I'll make another $100. I can go buy fucking some, like, do I have $100 right now to spend on vinyl? No. Will I make it? Yeah, I can do that. But do I need to make $300 to make that back? No. That guy is gone. Some people need that, like that push. Some people love competition. I'm not that fucking guy at all, man.
I couldn't live like that.
I fucking hate that person. And I'm around those people all the time. And I fucking hate that guy. I don't like that. But I also know that like I need to find, now that I've gotten comfortable with this person mentally, it's probably the best I've ever been. I need to now tweak it back just the other way. I do need to get a little more competitive because I do need to get.
Well, it's probably good, like you said. Like I don't make goals for myself, but if I did, it would probably be like, you don't want to skip a rung on the ladder. You want to hit every rung. You don't want to go from here to here.
Right. And that's my problem is I think I'm 0 to 100.
Because if you don't get here, you're disappointed. But if
if I don't get here, I go here.
If your goal is only here,
right,
it's much easier to hit, and then you feel good.
Correct. I don't make long-term goals. I make day-to-day goals. I just I got up today and I fucking I woke up. That's a goal, right? I got up today. Every time I pay my mortgage, I fucking give Chris and I a high five. Yo, we did it another month, right? Because I never fucking thought I'd own a house.
Yep.
So like. And like now that's the other thing, right? So everybody, and this is a good thing that I've heard a couple of bodybuilders that I really appreciate. They say your worst day is somebody else's best day, so never get down on yourself. And that's one of the best things I've ever heard in my life. Like I look at myself in the mirror and go, dude, you're 280, you're fat as fuck, you're fucking, you just shit your pants like Steve did. But yeah, I go to the show last night. And fucking all these people are commenting on how fucking big I am. And like I run into my friend Wolfie and she's like, dude, you're fucking huge. I haven't seen you in 3 years. What happened? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I'm huge. I'm fat. She goes, no, you're fucking huge. I don't see that, dude. Just like you. You don't see the skinny Gary, right? When you look in the mirror, you don't see skinny Gary.
To me, skinny Gary doesn't exist.
Jesus Christ, man.
I prepared, man.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
boy.
Yeah, dude. I look in the mirror and all I see is just fucking all the imperfections. God, you smell so fucking bad. I think you have.
Right.
You have ass cancer.
I'm impressed.
Fucking A.
I actually am impressed. I've never smelled the.
I got a butthole.
Yo, you do have.
Yeah, God. I've seen Ann Haitians and I smelt yours all in one day.
So, again, I can't believe that we've been having a lot of therapy sessions lately. But like me and Ray's conversation started this off, and I think the other thing is who you surround yourself around is what you'll become. So like, if we're all going to be hanging out all the time, which we do, if we all start getting, we don't need to be competitive with each other. Like, yo, I just got a new car. Or, yo, I just got a new this. Or I'm not jealous of when Ray goes, hey man, I just bought a new $500 fucking turntable. Awesome, that's great. I'm not jealous of that. I'm like, hey man, good for you. Yeah. I don't like, and I'm not gonna go, oh, you could have put that money somewhere else, because that's a shit mentality also. Yeah. But I also go, hey man, like maybe if we all like when I suggest like, hey, let's do a fucking weight loss challenge. Like when we do those things, we're all high tide raises all ships, dude. We all become better people when we're doing things like that.
The only time I have a problem with people spending money is if they're complaining that they have no money.
No, I agree.
You know what I mean? Like, oh man, I can't pay my bills, But
that's
different.
Guess
what? But I just bought this, and this. I'm like, well, why the fuck are you telling me that you're broke as shit if you're fucking spending all this money on this?
No, that's
garbage?
different. I also have a problem, and I think everybody here would have this.
That's why, like, if Ray was telling us, oh man, like I'm fucking broke as a joke, but then it's like 2 days later, like, hey man, I just bought a fucking $500 turntable. I'll be like, well, what's going on? Are you broke or do you have money?
But Ray's in a position right now where he can do that. So go for it, dude. Like, what the
fuck? That's what I'm saying.
Like,
You want to spend your money.
Even if he wasn't, if it's something that's part of his reward system.
But like, yeah, but if it's part of his
I would
reward
rather
system,
Ray spend however much money he just spent on vinyl.
I'd rather
today.
buy $1,000 worth of than I know he likes it, but I would rather him spend $1,000 on records than weed or
I agree
alcohol.
with that, Stephen. That's exactly what I was just gonna say. But like, and I can't even. But I was gonna say it in a different way. Like, I would rather Ray spend his money on something that he cares about and enjoys.
Something that he's going to get a lasting effect, because a week from now, this weed is gone. But a week from now, that record is still going to be on his shelf where he can pull it down and be like,
see, now
Ray runs out of weed. He's going to have more weed.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
but he has to buy.
So hold on. So now.
But he has to buy new weed.
No, but hold on. But weed keeps him happy and calm.
It doesn't
just
go
like
that quick as you think, though.
But it keeps you happy and calm. So who's to say you shouldn't be able to do that, dude?
Yeah.
Like, go for it. As you know, here's
think of it, Gary, as that's my strawberries.
Yeah.
That's my blueberries. That's my fucking.
It's just what keeps you calm.
Yeah.
So like, here's the deal. If as your best, you're my best friend, right? You know that. I don't know if I'm yours, but you're definitely mine. So we would probably be able to say to each other, that's probably what we are, right? At this point, if we can't admit that, then we're fucking assholes. But we're best friends, right? So like, as his friend, and knowing how strong-minded he is, I can't pull him aside and give him an intervention. We've tried that a couple times on the show. It doesn't work. But if Ray comes to me and goes, yeah, man, I don't think I want to wake up. It was all the weekend that you fucking threw up in my backyard. Like, it was like, I was hoping you were going to take some time off of that, dude. Because you, like, that, I've never seen that. It's so rare to see you get like that. That was bad. Like, that was so bad. And how do I go, hey, man, as somebody who's like, sipping down booze, and I did fucking 24 beers at fucking Rob's Under, like, how do I pull you aside and be taken seriously? I can't do that, right? So, like, I would rather hear you say, yeah, I'm just going to take some time off. It's selfish of me to be like, no, fuck that, you need to drink. No, do whatever makes you happy, dude. Just don't, but just don't let it, like, affect who you are, right? So, in other words, like, I've seen you when we did the challenges and you were totally sober and you're a miserable prick. But I think it's because you got rid of everything for too long. It was about 2 weeks worth of you being miserable because you're like, whoa, this is what life is like? This sucks.
Nah, because when he went on the fucking diet, when he was biking every day.
No, 2 weeks he was a piece of shit. Then after he got used to that normal reality,
he was
fine.
he was like motivated. And
yeah. But you guys always come, a lot of the time it's just me and him in a room and he's a fucking, he's a dick. He doesn't realize it, but I'm like that. Dude, if it went, like, I've tried giving up booze 3 times this summer. Trust me, it doesn't go well. That's why I'm so, like, so it's eventually going to happen. I'm going to take some time off, but, like, I get where he's coming from. So I'm not trying to talk shit to him about it. I'm saying, like, it just takes some time. So if weed makes him happy, look, I don't like weed. It doesn't do anything for me. Some people can't do coke. I can do a fucking line of that shit and never want it again. Like, I don't give, like, I have a different mentality. Fucking Steve's around us drinking and fucking doing everything. You don't touch shit half the time. So it's not like, everybody's different, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, when we talk shit to you about the eat and meat thing, that's all jokes because we can have jokes. I really do think that you should try it, but I also think even if you just, I've told you this before, the fish thing, if you just incorporated fish, you'd feel entirely different, but that's a different story. But that's me looking out for you because I care about you. You're my fucking friend. Like, if any one of you guys started like, if Steve tomorrow was like, yeah, not only did I start collecting fucking bottles of whiskey, I'm going through a bottle every night. I'd go, dude, like, hey man, we gotta talk. Like that's scary shit. You know what I mean? Because you're not like that.
Yeah.
It's not like you to be like that, right? Like the only time I've ever really like gotten mad at Ray about doing whatever, like there's a couple times where he got real hammered in his old apartment, and he got so hammered he would light a cigarette in his apartment. Remember those times? And I got mad at him for that because I'm like, dude, you're gonna wake up and be mad at yourself tomorrow because you don't want to. It's not that you want to smoke. You don't want to, but you're just so fucking drunk. You're just doing it because you don't care. And I go, that's nihilistic to me. And I go, man, as your friend, tomorrow you're gonna be real fucking bummed out, throwing up on the carpet, thinking out a dead mouse in your fridge. Hey, whatever, fucking. Waking up smelling cigarette smoke in your apartment when you don't smoke, like you're gonna go, man, that fucking I shouldn't have done that. And like I know how that feels, you know. It's the thought process of like getting really drunk and saying the wrong thing to somebody, and then waking up the next day and go, shit, I shouldn't have said that. You know, like so that's all it is. I care about my fucking friends, man, and I'm purposely dwindling down that list of who they are, daily, weekly, hourly, whatever.
Steve
you
made
say.
a good point that I basically going to this show coming up. I don't even want to drink. Steve, at one point, what did you say? Go to a concert.
Oh, Wild
have a
Act.
drink.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
I was at the last show. I think it was just me and you. I think you and Sam went off. I was like, don't you want to remember these shows?
No, I remember you saying it.
Yeah.
And that's a valid thing. So, like, I feel like if I do this, I'm not going to forget it. But when I black out, I fucking...
My point about it is like...
I'd rather enjoy shit.
Put it this way. We're going to be going to that... You already have the tickets. You're good. So if you end up going, I'm hoping that you end up going.
Yeah, I'll go.
We go to this Tattoo the Earth festival. If by the end of the day you decide, look, I've been good. There's a whiskey tasting thing. They're gonna have their own beer. They're gonna have remember the Shadows Fall show? They have their own beer. Same company's making a Tattoo the Earth beer. If you go, I'm gonna have one beer, right? Nobody's gonna be like, fuck yeah, let's start doing shot. Like, it's just
No, I get that.
you're-
But I
like,
probably won't.
But listen, what I'm saying is, if you don't, on the other side of that, nobody is going to be like, come on, man. Come on, let's drink. Like, I don't push people to do that shit, dude. It's not worth it for me. That's not.
No.
It'd literally be like you going, hey, come on, you got to try this weed, man. Like, I know you've had bad experiences before, but fucking try. Like, that's just
If he was trying to not drink and someone was pushing to do it, that's a fucking selfish, shitty
It's
person.
a shitty person. It's a shitty way to be, man. Like, nobody's. If you fucking get through. Listen, if you get through the whole thing and you don't end up drinking, I'm proud as fuck you, man. I'm also proud if you get through the whole thing and only have one beer, and you go, yeah, man, I had one beer, and now I get why that's fun. I'm being proud of you either way. Nobody's gonna be disappointed if you decide to have a drink. You might be disappointed with yourself. That's it. Dude, if you tomorrow went, hey, I had a fucking Whopper, we'd all go, fuck yeah, because I am.
Hell yeah, I had an Impossible Whopper, right?
No fucking.
Right?
I would rather you eat a veggie Whopper than an Impossible Whopper. I'd rather you literally eat lettuce and tomato on a bun than eat an Impossible
Yeah, if
Whopper.
you're gonna do fake meat, just eat fucking meat.
Yeah, I do 100%.
But the
back
thing
that.
where me having, say, an Impossible Whopper,
But
don't-
I also
don't-
get it. That's
I
why
don't-
I talk
tastes
shit,
just
but
like
I
a
also
real-
I don't eat.
I get it.
You know what I mean? If I ever want the sensation of having a burger, it's there. I don't eat burgers
Yeah.
every day.
I know.
So my thing on that is like literally as a health thing, that shit is fucking unbelievably terrible for you. So that's why I say, hey man, you literally are better off just eating the meat. But I get it. I also 100% am going to keep on saying you should just try to incorporate some fish, and I truly do think you'd feel way different. I think you'd feel a lot better in general. I think you're gonna like, dude, if you ate fish twice a week, like salmon or something, I guarantee you're gonna feel different. You're gonna start feeling your muscles feel different. Your body's gonna feel different. It's just gonna happen.
It took me 2 years to fucking build up the I don't give a shit attitude, and I finally take fish oil pills. So
You also did try CBD for a while, and that blew my mind.
it got too expensive.
It's very
I can't afford fucking $90 every 30 days.
Hey Gary,
I mean, I can, but that's not something that I want to spend
but
fucking
no joke. That's literally why I don't take testosterone because I can't afford it.
like fuck that.
Trust me,
Like,
I want to. Being I think if I took that shit, your boy would be motivated every day. I want to so bad, and I know I need it because I have the fucking resting heart rate of Steve nowadays, and it really upsets me because I like redlining, man. I like feeling like
I fucking hated that.
I love that, dude. That fucking mushroom. Like when you were saying that, I'm like, oh, Steve is me right now. He doesn't realize it. Like the whole time at the bar, I'm like, Steve is literally me right now, and I'm reading it off, and I'm dying laughing
I
the whole
did
time.
not like that feeling.
I fucking, dude, holy shit, do I love that. I want to feel like my heart's gonna pound through my chest, man. Nothing makes me feel better than that. Nothing. No fucking woman, no fucking booze, nothing in the world makes me feel better than like my heart feeling like it's gonna fucking, my skin crawling and my fucking heart feeling like it's gonna pound through my chest. God damn it, do I love that fucking feeling. That's why I've never done steroids, because I know, oh my God.
Come on, man. Don't lie.
Dude, I
Just
swear to
take
God.
caffeine pills then, because they do the same thing as fucking
No,
mushrooms.
that's how I got that feeling.
Is it?
When I was young, I used to take no-dose. I
Yeah.
took no-dose first when I was about 12 or 13.
So bad.
And
I
then,
took like 6 of those at one time before. I thought I was gonna die.
I used to take them by the handful. I love that shit, dude. Started off as one.
I took like 2
turned
and
to
I
a
didn't
handful.
feel anything, and then I took 2 more,
I love
and
it.
it wasn't.
That's
and
when I
I took 2
liked it.
more, and I was like, oh fuck.
Well, then, so that turned into me trading fucking. That's when Adderall was starting to be a thing back in the late 90s.
Yep.
And I used to sell weed. I used to trade weed for Adderall, and I would just fucking like as many as I could get in my mouth. And I knew that like that's why I'm glad I never got a prescription for it, because I would have just been a fucking.
That did the
train
opposite
wreck.
for me too, because like most people, kids take it to study and whatever, it helps them focus. It did the opposite for me. I'm always focused. It did the opposite. It made me fucking ADD.
Yeah. I'm ADD already, obviously. I mean, I don't think that's a shock to anyone, especially Steve. But like, I think that's why I like that fucking. My brain is some, I think head injuries and whatever else is going on. It slows down too much.
I think a lot of people are just they're wired like to be like that, just redlining all the time and like not focusing.
Americans are
on one
trained to
thing.
be like that.
Yeah.
I like that feeling
I'm the
because
opposite
of the way
of
my
that.
brain works.
I can't be like that.
Like, no joke, if I'm stone cold sober and I'm trying to have a conversation with somebody, I find myself stammering a lot and looking for words a lot, and fucking I stutter a lot,
I do that too, but I think that's because your brain's working slow.
and I
Slower
hate
than-
that.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that. Like, I've had, this is the third one, and I'm like, I might sound a little slurred. I can hear it in my voice, but like, I'm quick.
Mm-hmm.
And I know everything that's going on. I'm alert. I'm fucking ready to, like, it's him with weed. It's whatever the chemistry is between me and him, it's literally the opposite.
Yeah.
It's like the way fucking mushrooms affect me and him are a little bit different. The way coke affects me and him, way different. We couldn't be more polar opposite the way that shit affects us. I mean, I talk a lot already. What's weird is when I do that shit, I'd rather be by myself. I get real frustrated with people talking around me, which is kind of ironic, right? With him, he's a chatty Cathy when that shit kicks in. But I love these fucking. I love this is a full ride of the Three Dudes and Cold Brews podcast. Everybody, this is what we do. Gary, hopefully you walk out of here. Are you giving a ride home?
Yeah.
All right, cool. You have a ride. I'm down to do as many of these as anybody wants, man. I love this shit. I love both. I love the music and like. Truthfully, this is like really where my heart goes, because I love these. Like, we can talk about everything, and I think it's a good therapy session for all of us, man. I think we get out a lot. Like, I truly hope everybody walks away from this going, like, we want to do the hot wing thing, right? We all enjoy that, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
No, like, right?
Yep.
Gary,
We need to set a date.
I wanted August to be the month that we did it, but there's way too many fun things going on, so I'm thinking it's going to be. I really don't want to do sober for October, man. I'm going to be honest with you about that. But
Yeah, but we don't
They
need
might
to.
have
You can just do it to do it.
yeah, you're right. I think it should be like some kind of. Is it going to be a weight loss thing? We got to start coming up with something. Let's start brainstorming, because I've noticed this about us. Am I wrong here? We all do enjoy a challenge. It seems a competitive challenge. Like, that's the one competition that's fun.
I'm already competing.
Well, you compete with yourself, but it's different. Well, actually, that's the other thing me and Ray talked about last week. I brought up doing like a Tough Mudder with him, because he told me that he wants to get in shape. So like that, when you sign up for something like that, you have no other choice, dude. Like, you are held to your own fucking accountabilities. You're not gonna drop $100 to go fucking run through mud and then just not show up. Like, that's just not. It's like buying a concert ticket and not going. It sucks. But I'm not saying we're gonna do that anytime soon. I'm just simply saying, like, I do like the chicken wing thing, and it is funny for all of us.
Yeah.
So let's come. We got to do some kind of a challenge. We just got to come up with what it is. So, like, what matters to all of us? Maybe it's 4 individual goals. I don't know. You said you. Well, no, you don't need to lose anymore. You just
No,
said
I
155
can't.
pounds.
I can't really lose any more weight.
Maybe you should fucking. I don't know. What's a good goal for Gary? Fucking getting a kettlebell and fucking trying to put on some muscle.
Well, you can only do so much weight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but a kettlebell's perfect for that. You can literally buy a fucking 10-pound kettlebell, dude, and like, it's zero heavy lifting.
Yeah, I think we talked about that last time.
Yeah, we did. But something along those lines would be perfect for you. some kind of like a, because it's all gonna be there. Like just going to the gym for me every like 6 days a week that's a fucking challenge in itself these days. But like that's what I would like to do. But I need to lose like at least 20 pounds. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll come up with something. We'll come up with some kind of a challenge.
I'd probably do like a small goal, not even like a weight loss goal. Just I have a gym membership. My goal would be to go all the days that I was scheduled for that month. Just go.
Yeah. No, but that's what I mean. It's like we all come up with our own individual goals
Yeah,
because we're not all on the same page as far as like what we're doing.
Yeah.
Right now, especially, we're all way different.
I'm not
fucking-
putting myself on a diet. I'm just exercising more.
Yeah.
But like what I'm getting, that's what we're getting at though. So in other words, like maybe it is an exercise goal, and we all like almost like how Sober October, the best Sober October, and I hope they do it again this year because that was great.
I heard one of them recently saying they think they're gonna do it.
I heard that too.
Might have been Ari.
Where it's like almost like a check-in. You know what I mean? Like we maybe there's got to be some kind of an app where we can all track each other, and we all like it's not a specific like I'm better than you. It's we each fucking sign in every day. So whatever that is for you, walking on a treadmill, riding your bike, going to the gym. Anytime you guys want to go to the gym with me, fucking all day long. I would actually, I welcome the day where we do a 3 dudes fucking gym trip because that's a fucking we'll see who the fucking fun boys are in that day. You don't even have to lift heavy weight. That's the best part about it. Because I can't do a lot of things. I couldn't keep up with him on a bike.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that to save my fucking life, dude. If a bear was chasing me and I was on a bike, I'd be dead. Put it that way. 100%. This motherfucker, no problem.
Yeah.
Skinny little bitch ass Ray. I'm just kidding. We'll come with something. The best part of the chicken wing thing is there's no winners because we all still have to eat chicken wings.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Oh no, we all win eating chicken wings.
oh yeah, we all eat some fucking hot.
Gary's
hot
the
wings.
loser because he's gonna have the pepper from last time.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, are you still down for that? You did say that you would do the pepper.
Yeah, do it.
I still have it.
I'll do it.
We got to come up with something for us though. That's
Yeah.
because we've already done the pepper. We don't need to be doing that shit. But
No.
I mean, you guys could do it again.
No.
It was funny.
no, I
No.
I think it should be like we
Something
talked about this
different.
last time. I think it should be like they have like the hot chip or something like the Packy One chip. It should be something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, listen. If
We've
I-
already done the pepper, so we need something different.
If
but
you
it's still
guys-
equally sucky.
I mean, granted, I would do the pepper, but if you guys, because I've suggested we do this before, the 1 chip challenge. I'd say we all could do the 1 chip.
I do think that would be good,
Yeah.
but I also think that would be like
But I think it'd be dumb if you guys just do 1 chip and I do the fucking pepper. I feel
don't
like
think
we.
so.
I
I
feel
think
like,
it'd be amazing.
We'll do wings, and then the big boy will be the chip, and then you can add on the pepper.
oh, fuck out of here! You think I'm gonna fucking eat?
I don't think the chip's gonna be that bad.
I truly think because it's because
First of
you
all-
didn't do the pepper last time. I think it would be totally acceptable if 3 of us eat a chip because we haven't done
Yeah,
it.
and
We
then
already
you
did
do
the
a
pepper.
That's fine too.
If you did a pepper and we did the chip, we're all equally like hating life. It's just different. We don't need to eat another pepper.
No,
We already
Gary's
did
gonna
it.
hate life away.
We're not.
Remember how Gary reacted to fucking sriracha?
I couldn't.
Okay.
I can't do the bomb. Please tell me that the bomb is not on the menu.
No. We've already done the bomb. So
Oh,
Yeah,
my
we'll get
thought
different
process.
stuff. We'll get
No, it's got to be 10 new sauces no matter what. I have 2 that I already want to get. The Caliente is the hot sauce that they have. It's literally just blended up habanero. So I'm gonna.
You know what,
acid
guys?
that.
I'm gonna bring the generic buffalo sauce. I have a.
That's fine.
I have a plant-based buffalo
No,
sauce.
that's fine with me. Like that's totally. Well, first off, they're pretty much all plant based. Peppers are just peppers.
But this one is. I
And
guess this
vinegar.
one is vegan friendly.
They all are.
No,
Literally,
there's a
they
lot
all
of
are.
Fucking.
Some of them are
Weird
made
shit.
with like butter and shit. And
Oh,
you-
buffalo sauce. Yeah.
Yeah.
Buffalo sauce has butter in it. All right, whatever. That's fine. So, I wouldn't mind to see because there's a big thing right now is celebrity hot sauce. Like Steve-O's got his own, so there's a big celebrity hot sauce thing right now. So maybe that should be like the
Yeah, celebrity and bands, and
Yeah.
Dustin Poirier's got one.
Yeah,
Fucking-
exactly.
yeah.
So like in other words, instead of going with like just generic hot sauce, like grab 1 or 2 like a baseline would be like a buffalo sauce. So even if it's the vegan friendly one,
All
that's
right,
fine.
so let's figure it out now. We'll have. So you have the regular buffalo sauce, right?
Yes.
All right, so you do the lower end. You buy like 2. Get 2 lower end hot
So you
sauces.
got the buffalo sauce and Steve-O's hot sauce.
Yeah,
for
I'll
the
buy. You know, what, I'll buy. I got the vegan friendly one, and then I'll buy whether it's Steve-O or I'll get a celebrity.
Right,
one.
but what I'm saying is
I'm gonna.
I want
somehow Steve-O's is getting.
Cer-
done. He's got 2 different.
certain
kinds, too.
people should do different tiers. Like
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
should do like the easy stuff, someone should do like the middle, upper end, and someone should get
Well,
the
I can't picture fucking a celebrity having a really, really
No, I know.
explosive
I know.
one.
Oh,
So that's
actually,
why.
I don't know because Steve will just put on a second version.
But we
of
have
this.
to coordinate because we don't want, to get like
Yeah.
6 fucking.
Well, we need 10
low
total,
level.
right? And there's
Yeah.
only 4 of us.
So what would
Right.
be
I know,
say?
but-
What would be the
So
main
like
event?
I'll gladly buy 3.
So what is the other main event for fucking on Hot Ones if it's not the bomb?
Oh,
We could, dude. There's so many hot sauces.
yeah, that's
now.
not hard. We can find that.
We can figure that out.
Like we can figure the Scoville thing isn't hard.
No.
It's a matter of who's gonna buy what. So like the one sauce for sure that I want to get just because I eat it all the time and I've never had it on something that's not like a burrito bowl is Caliente's like their hot sauce. They make it fresh themselves. So like that is a baseline along with like a buffalo sauce, and then whatever else happens after that happens. Because I don't know the Scoville on that, but to me it's not. It's hot, but it's not like terrible. But that's also because I blend it into things. So I don't know if it's gonna be terrible or not. Hot fucking sriracha warm fucked all of us up that day. But
That
you
fucked-
really got you.
Oh yeah, it fucked me up bad.
And it's not that Scoville wise. It's not hot at all.
No.
It's just when it's warm. It's just the acid hits you. So we'll come up with something. Let's start planning it. Maybe September's the month that September's gonna be a little tough, but we'll figure it out. Because it's too late now in August for us to do the challenge. But it takes about 2 months to really plan this shit out, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't. If we shouldn't take 2 months. If we can just get the wings and the sauce, and we can do it whenever. But I just want to make sure we're not all buying like, low end.
Put it this way:
Not
do you want to
hot
just
sauce.
do you want to just do the hot sauce thing in general because it's fun, and then we come up with a challenge for a different thing?
Yeah. That doesn't even have to be part of the fucking.
All right,
the challenge.
that's the way to go. Because realistically, the hot wing thing at this point, like we've all caught on now that
It's
even if we hit our
it's just
goals,
to
we're
do it
still
and
gonna
it's
fuck
fun.
up. Yeah, so we'll just do that. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
just do that soon. We'll do that.
Well, we're all gonna. We all have to order the sauce. So
We'll
it's
figure it
no
out.
problem.
We'll talk about. I gotta fucking
Steve's on the
pee.
prowl.
Adios, motherfuckers.
Peace.
Bye and Haitian's butthole.